One. Last off.
Ahoy everyone and welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
Peace and Mighty Lieutenant Drakir, and welcome back to...
The Witcher Enhanced Edition, with the Rise of the White Wolf fan patching attached to it as well. And yeah, last time we left that hellhole on the outskirts behind and got into Vizima. And then we left it to dive straight into another hellhole, the swamps around it.
Which, if I remember right, many people I knew that had tried to play this game gave up on this era. Like, they love this game, but the swamp drove them mad.
Yeah.
And now it's even more why they got driven mad with the Cthulhu stuff going on.
It is fitting. Okay, but yeah, we've cleared out the brickmakers' workplace, or at least their clay pits. We found and activated some of the obelisks around here. And yeah, we're going to need to find a whole bunch more of those Sephiroths. No relationship to the Final Fantasy character. They're just stones that are related to some sort of virtue or such. There we go, that's the silver sword. Okay, we only just got this dumb thing back, or rather, this is supposedly Berengar's sword. And yeah, apparently apparently Geralt thinks that Berengar is dead because he found a bunch of corpses where, well, the last fight, where Berengar's stuff was found. But all I saw was a bunch of, was two Salamandra corpses. No white hair to be seen anywhere. There's no one of those obelisks.
I'm not sure it's the white hair is mandatory.
Now, I think it is a side effect of one of the later stages. There are 3 stages to the creation of a of a Witcher. But not all Witchers goes through all stages. Yeah,
for one of the people we were fighting alongside did still have color in their hair.
Yeah. So it could be that it is more a case-by-case thing, but most Witchers do have white hair.
Yeah, I think they mentioned that it's a very common side effect.
See? Early. There we go. That's a lot easier to deal with then, huh? Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay, I was just doing a quick test if there was like a button to press to, besides the glaring transfer all button, if there was another for just quick thing, a quick transfer or something. Hello.
A cave entrance.
Yep.
What good would kicking do?
You never know if a plant like that has gonads or not. Now I'm reminded of the very first time that I saw something from Star Trek. It was one of the movies, I think. One of the ones with Kirk. I don't remember which movie specifically. As in, I have no idea what the name of it was. But it involved him being stuck on some prison planet. And getting into a fight with an alien, and he ended up kicking him in the knees, only to be told that that's where their genitals were for that species, or where the something of the species was there.
That sounds like a flaw.
Yeah.
Like, sure, I hear some insects have ears on their legs, but genitals would be the worst place to put on the legs.
Just gotta hate those almost sneezes, huh? Ugh.
Yeah, like you're getting prepared and nothing.
Here we go. Let me actually... Can I pull out the... Alright, for those... Yep, R and T. Which is a nice continuation from Q and E being for the other swords. Come on, pull out the torch. Do I need to select it specifically? Oh well. I can just swap back to the swords if need be. Yep. Geralt. I know you specifically can see better in the dark, not perfectly, because we still have the cat potions for that.
Yeah, I can see
But still, it'd be
why.
nice if you kept it out.
Yeah, I can see why the cat potions may be more preferred. Though, yeah, actually, you probably want to say the cat potions when you plan to fight, since
There we
yeah, the torch might not be good for fighting.
Definitely, yeah. It'll probably do a good amount of damage against the plants, but nothing more than that. Okay, that's completely blocked off. And apparently the button for pulling out the torch, or at least the fourth weapon, is U of all things.
Me?
No, the letter U. Oop. Okay, what was that about?
I'm a leather?
Oh, no.
I'm pulling the captain's legs, folks, don't worry.
Right. Okay, that's an enemy we haven't faced yet. Let's deal with one more tangible threat. Okay. I thought it was going to have some massive resistance or something, but no.
Well, you're all using a silver sword, so that should be good enough. It probably be a disaster if you try to fight it with a regular sword.
Yeah. Two-handed steel axe, 8 to 22, 50% chance of bleeding on critical hits, or plus 50%. Let's grab that. Tamarian steel sword, no use for us. I do diamond dust, increased damage inflicted by 40%. Okay, we're saving that. Hello, there's one of the Sephiroth, whatever. Okay. I'm guessing that was Ren who we just sent off into the afterlife.
Possibly. And toss a coin to your captain. Treasures aplenty. Treasures aplenty. Yeah, I'm not a good singer.
There's a coin.
You threw a coin at yourself?
Yes. Quen. You've learned the defensive Quen sign. This sign will block all attacks and protect you from damage. Choose a sign on the left of the screen, right-click to cast a sign. Quen disappears when you cast another sign or attack an opponent. It is best used to gain time to drink potions during combat. So yeah, one that is likely to be extremely useful. There we go. Oop, another one. Yeah, we've gotten a good bit stronger since the prologue. Let's see. Now, if I remember correctly, most of the game is going to take place in and around Vizima. So I don't think we'll be going too many other places. But it has been years since I last played this game, so I could definitely be wrong.
Yeah, I will not know how far and where you go in this game since again. I was very much stuck with the damn plans. I did not even do the clay pit, I think.
There we go. Okay. Okay, probably not the best to be breathing that in, but then again, Witchers are immune or at least resistant to most poisons. Okay. We found one thing of plot importance here, but I thought we would find like a maybe abandoned camp or something. But yeah, not every cave is going to have something of interest. Looks at Skyrim and its millions of caves.
Yeah, there, Captain. There.
Okay. Yeah. If we ever go to stream some of the Elder Scrolls games, most likely Oblivion, either normal or remastered, and Skyrim, then I don't know. It is an open world game. It does have a main story, of course, but it is in parts like you can make your own story by deciding what of all these massive amounts of content to spend your time on and such.
Yeah, that'd be a project.
Yeah. Okay, bunch of drowned dead around. I can bunch them up, I can grab them with the group style. Coming up. This one's stuck in the ape hose. Now it woke up.
I think it was mentally preparing itself.
What, to get slaughtered?
I think it was trying to channel the inner anteater. And I think it failed.
Yeah.
Or should have failed.
Nope. There we go. Now then, let's grab this over here.
I learned something. This is something from a YouTuber that I watched. That's also a VTuber. She accidentally called a anteater a badger. Her chat didn't let her down. They were quick to make a meme out of it. However, it did tell about something I did not know UK have.
No.
Badgers.
Yeah,
And
they
here's
are in
the thing.
They're in plenty
What?
of places in Europe, I believe, though not in the Netherlands, I think. Actually,
Yeah, you
I
don't
think
want
they
them
might
there.
be.
Here's the thing. Apparently, some hunter in the UK decided to deal with a badger that becomes a problem with a shotgun, a hunting shotgun,
Yeah.
at night. They shot it 3 times from 30 feet, I think it was. And he just rolled over, shook it off, and chased him down. You're not gonna be laughing for long.
Yeah, I think I think they are distant relatives of like Wolverines and such.
They are in the
So-
same family. They are the same family. And here's the thing: it chased him down, kept biting, scratching his legs. He actually got able to escape to his car. However, if I talk to him, he arrived at the hospital, and they were able to reattach his almost fallen off foot. And he will
Again-
almost died from blood loss.
Yeah, again, same family as the Wolverine. That should be plenty of
Who
warning.
are you? Geralt the Witcher, a friend.
And we'll see.
And you?
Yaren, I speak for the lumberjacks.
Can we talk?
Speak.
Rude there.
Okay, now I see why he always looked weird if I recognize him, but yeah, I think they made a bit of a mess up with the coloring of his mustache, so he ended up looking like part of his lips. I always thought this guy had a very big fish lips, but no, that's just miscoloring of his mustache.
Yeah. They definitely messed it up on his left side because it's half white and oh no, when he turned his head there, it was fully white for a bit, so I'm guessing this is a bit of a modeling error or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
somehow he ended up with 2 beards.
Yeah, that's a bit bad sign.
Are
yeah.
you a bad enough dwarf to have 2 beards?
Oh, God. But yeah, here's the thing I will say, people. I was told that UK had no dangerous animals. After hearing that, I don't believe that anymore.
Any jobs for a witcher?
Despite the danger, the beasts leave us alone.
So nothing?
Perhaps for someone willing to take a risk.
I'm listening.
But the Begatic plant should be blooming in the swamp.
I understand it's valuable.
The drug it makes is. Collect some blossoms and we could both earn a little.
I wade through mud, face danger, then we split the profit?
You don't know what Begatic looks like, nor where to sell it.
Okay, let's play herbalist.
Great. Begatic blossoms look like red orchids. Clumps grow throughout the swamp. Sell them to the ferryman. Ask those living in the swamp if you can't find any.
I'll deliver the flowers to the ferryman as soon as I find them.
Okay.
That's a concerning name for a flower.
Yeah. And probably not the best idea to get involved in a drug dealing business here, but at least we now know how the plant looks, so we can harvest the materials for ourselves.
Yeah, so instead of... Wait, does that mean we kind of tricked him?
A bit, yeah. And then again, this is a dog eat dog world, or a dog monster eats dog world.
Yeah, no. He's not getting his share, but you're just gonna use it to empower yourself to fight other monsters, so...
Yeah. Let's see. For a second I thought I saw a lightning strike or something, and that's a bunch of bloodsuckers over there. At least 3. I think you can see movement, yep, number 4 there.
Oh dear.
Okay. Let's see, water. Again, I shouldn't grab everything, since most of it won't even sell for that much. Okay. And we found a Druid's Grove.
Welcome to the Druid's Grove, traveler.
Greetings.
Marvelous place. I come here when I need to think, and the peacefulness helps clear my mind. Even a witcher is welcome here.
One more word about my accepting my otherness and finding the home I never had, and I'll cry like a baby.
Sarcasm only serves to expose your inhibitions.
Ooh, an elven psychoanalyst.
I spent decades among humans. I find your kind as complicated as the schematics of a flail.
Decades? Live that long among humans, you're bound to become more like them than you ever wanted to be.
Are you speaking from experience, Monster Slayer?
A sharp wit. I'm Geralt.
My name's Yavin.
Let's talk.
Yes.
I like his swords. It's really obvious, like you can see on the handles, like, yeah, those are definitely Japanese inspired. Though with some Middle Eastern flair a bit, I guess? With the
Maybe.
pommels?
For witcher's work.
Then I'll ask you a favor. I need a letter delivered to Vizima, where I'm not welcome. As a witcher, you should find little difficulty tending to monsters on the way and avoiding trouble with the guards at the city gates.
Who's the letter to?
I'd be obliged if you could deliver it to Vivaldi, a dwarf living in town, and then return his reply to me.
I'll do it. I'm going to
Very
Vizima
well.
anyway.
Thank you.
He kind of has this style, kind of like that. It kind of looks like a mix of
Trees, strange
Celtic
symbols,
Japanese style.
fabled beasts, even a dryad. This must be the Druid's Grove.
Oh, I recorded Dryad. Oh dear. Careful with that one. Oh.
Yeah,
They're friendly, just... Again, you don't want to... I think you want to avoid censoring things.
okay. If that is the Dryad, then at least they're covered up.
Oh yeah, I just meant like you may get a certain card as a reward.
Yeah.
And wait, hold on. Someone joined, and I think they're falling down on the floor.
Boo.
Are you alright in that room?
But it's,
Wait. Rob, overthrowing down you down the rope.
okay, what is going on with this now? Give me a second to check on this. Okay. Let me set that to 0. And this to 0. There, okay. It seems apparently everyone got put off the scene for a bit. Let me remove that, move you down. Okay, what was up with that? Let me bring that back up.
Oh,
There.
you're not down there. You're up in the ceiling.
Huh.
Let's see.
There you go.
Double checking the others. Okay, for some reason you got put on X3000 distance. Well, this is only like 250, 100 wide or something. So don't know what happened with that. Anyway, how are you doing? Besides tired from the sounds of it.
Tired.
Comical timing. We were talking about a dryad that may give you a certain card, and you arrive.
Yeah. Timing.
Not the first time.
Twin blade.
Okay, I think the patch is messing up here again with censoring.
Oh, not only that. I'm pretty sure there were no Yeagle physics either in the original. And yes, people, that Yeagle was hard to not notice with how it instantly went wild as we went into this.
Gwynblade. What's that mean?
White wolf.
You know me?
Your name precedes you.
You may know more than me. I remember nothing of my past.
Some things are better forgotten. Nevertheless, I do feel sorry for you.
Can you help?
Sadly, no. Perhaps my sisters from Brokilon could help, but they are far away.
Okay, I think I might need to reapply that patch because clearly there are issues here and there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking right at a noticeable issue.
Yeah. Wait, you don't have the patch on at the moment?
It is on. It's
It
just
is on,
something must have screwed up somewhere.
Yeah, no, I don't think this is her original model. For if I remember right, I think she's supposed to have less. Then again, it was an old game, so it was rather not that best quality. But I guess when they did a fan patch to increase it to more proper HD quality, they not needed to fix that, and fans had to add more censoring.
Yeah. You joined in on a very noticeable graphical error, Knight.
At the worst
me about
possible
Brokilon.
spots.
Brokilon is the Dryad homeland, a wilderness untouched by humans. Those surrounding Brokilon
Okay,
wish to
I
claim
found
our
it.
forests, and thus humans and Dryads fight
The mo-
continuously along
Okay,
the borders.
so
Who is winning?
Our archers are matchless, but how long can we resist the brute force that rendered humans the world's rulers?
okay, so default dryads are actually green-skinned, and well, the censored version is just wearing a leotard. The whole, I think that's
Yeah, I think I get what you mean. That's we see that it's probably the original loincloth.
yeah.
And the
we
rest of
did
the
have.
original clothing were not there to begin with.
Yeah, she had a
Yeah.
the original.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the original one just had the loincloth and the hair just covered everything up. The dress of leaves is new.
We did have a dwarf earlier who had 2 beards, so yeah, after today I'm definitely reapplying the freaking patch. Hopefully that'll fix things.
No, to be fair, the two-beard dwarf could also be the dwarviest dwarf.
True.
Oh dear.
So you
Bye.
agree with the elves and dwarves fighting for independence?
Those children? They have long forgotten the struggle's meaning, craving blood and revenge, having only contempt for humans. They fail to see they begin to resemble the humans themselves. We merely defend our home, Gwynblade, and have no ambition of driving humans into the sea.
Yeah, and also, Knight. In the original release of this first Witcher game, Geralt looked way worse. This is actually an improvement compared to how he looked before.
Yeah. Actually, once I remove the patch, I'll jump back into the game, get a screenshot for comparison, and then reapply it. And we'll see what it does then.
Why don't you reach a compromise with the humans?
Ha! You treat concessions as weaknesses and believe acts of goodwill are traps. You will never accept our otherness.
Tell me about your lives.
Brokilon is our home, Ithlin our lady. We live in harmony with the forest, flowing through the thickets and knowing the forest's secrets.
Are you happy?
Like humans, we have joys and sorrows, though our end is near. The war with the humans continues, and our numbers diminish.
What are you doing here?
'Tis a secret. Though I'm taking the chance to visit this grove of old, beautiful trees.
Farewell.
Okay.
Yeah, again, I say this is actually a good improvement for, again, original, as I said before, was very,
don't understand
very
these runes.
rough.
Yeah.
And this is also the HD edition that came out less than a year after the original release, and it has the fan patch which adds this model. This is not how he looked like the first game at all. The
Let's
patch
see.
made him look more like the newer Witcher.
Let me see here. Have to load back in. Have to click something away. You've learned the Earden sign, a magical trap that slows down your opponents. When enhanced, Earden also causes damage to opponents and can poison and weaken them. It is best used in combination with other signs. Okay, so we've got a trap rune now. Okay, let's talk with the Elder.
What is it?
Aren't those wyverns?
Wyverns indeed.
How did you master them?
Tamed them through hard work. I guarantee they're not drugged or their wings clipped. See for yourself.
Any accidents?
Only the fool who tried to brush a wyvern's teeth.
I see.
Any other questions?
Okay, you'd think the head druid would have more to tell, but oh well.
I think the reason the fan patch is on this game night is because, again, original Witcher game, Geralt looked less like he does in the second and third game. Like, the
It's a
resemblance
game
will be
that's-
minimal.
It's a game that's almost or over 20 years old, so that should say enough about how rough the models would normally be.
Yeah, and it was the first official own game, so the animation was kind of rough. It looked a bit hyper-realistic, but with claymation almost. And many people could be struggle to make it look good, so it looked yada. Like, basically, Geralt had very weird hair, and his eyes actually looked like, for most people, like they were bulging out. Basically, he almost looked like he was from Innsmouth.
20-year-olds? Jeez, then can't blame him then. Yeah, maybe you'll need to look around a bit more in the files to basically remove everything of the quote-unquote patched textures other than Gerald's. And there are some good books here from the looks of it. Plans book, another one.
She's the
and another
only
one.
sort of weird clove glitch I don't think we should worry about yet. Unless we see it repeatedly more getting worse, then we definitely should reapply it.
Yeah. Okay. Besides all of that, how are you doing today, Knight? And I do see you lurking there, Jess.
Hello, little yes. Why am I trying to pat my mic?
There we go. We're very close to another level, it looks like. Judging by, well, the medallion in the upper left.
Oh dear. Right, just gonna grab myself some Celsius. Rom?
Yes.
Make sure the captain doesn't die, doesn't eat any strange mushroom, eats any flamethrower. That should be it.
Don't think we'll be finding any flamethrowers around here.
No, Hillyan, don't eat that mushroom! Oh god, he fell, snapped his neck, and landed on top of a flamethrower that set him on fire.
I took 2 steps of my share before he shouted that.
Okay. There'll definitely be something we'll need to do for the druids. I think among the instructions that we have, there was a hint that we need to do something with the druids. Let me see.
Probably.
Glossary from info on the Sephiroth. Have 5 of them. Halfway there. Let's see. Helkstein's notes. Okay, compassion from Varden. Fortunately, okay, we bought that one for way too much money. Mercy, we've got that one. Melcat, one of my favorite places. Kelxie must have had the gnome for an ancestor if he managed to associate sewers with with some bit from a book. Understanding, power, glory. The statues of Melilith, one in the swamp, the other in Saint Labodia's hospital. I have no idea what prayer without faith can possibly mean, but it's worth a try. Foundation, cave in the swamp, got that one. And the tower sentry. Okay. Crown. Find a by chance. Okay. For instance, while sitting in the preview or in the roast chicken I order at the Hairy Bear, an unknown, Destiny will throw it in my hands. Next time I see Kelkstein, I'll ask him if he hides his gnomish roots on purpose, fearing racist persecution. Yeah, Kelkstein is a character for sure. It's basically if you took he's basically 3 gnomes in a trench coat. Because he's nutty as 3 of them.
3 gnomes in a trench coat, that's a new one.
I just come out and you want to say, he's the one that definitely had the most improvement. For in the original, that guy actually looked like he came from the old movies of Planet of the Apes from the, was it like 70s, 80s?
Could be.
Yeah, I think he looked like Caesar from that one. Was it Zeus? I haven't seen those old movies.
When we get back to him, you'll get to see how he looks with upgraded textures. And I think that'll say enough about how he looked originally.
Yeah, when I got to know he's supposed to be half or part gnome, actually surprised me, but he looked like a monkey in the original.
Let's see. Okay, pretty sure I heard a wolf growling there, but apparently not. Oop, wyvern. Okay, for a second there I was getting attacked, but no. We want silver with this. There we go. I keep pressing the wrong button because the swords are on the opposite sides of... the buttons are the opposite sides of where the swords are. So if I press Q, I pull out the steel sword. If I press E, I pull out the silver. Which, well, steel being on the right here and silver on the left. I may swap those buttons around just to be... just for the annoyance of that. Let's see, controls. Yeah, steel. There. That should work better. Let's see, night. I'm okay, I guess. Tad bit happy that I managed to convert more than half my YouTube Shorts feeds to shorts about kids and babies and stuff. So yeah, I'm thankful for that. Okay. Honestly, those meme shorts that come up were just hella unfunny. Nothing funny was ever coming up. I had interesting stuff like facts, history and stuff like that. But it wasn't funny. Kids and children related shorts though. Hella funny for me, and like anytime I see a kid or a baby related short, it just like instantly brings a smile to my face. I have heard that you can brute force the algorithm a bit by when there's certain stuff that appears in yours on your recommendeds and such. You just put in "I hate such and such" and a few alternative a few variants of that into Google and have it search on that or something, and it should purge that from your recommendeds eventually. Let's see, nights. I love kids and stuff, only in real life though. Fictional kids, especially in games, I want to punt like a football. And hello Craven, how are you doing today? I need to get around to this game one day. A lot of people need to. Though if you eventually do pick up this game, be careful with the community patch, because it can be a bit iffy here and there. For example, we had a dwarf with a double beard earlier, and a dryad who was just completely missing her groin, because somehow the blasted texture got deleted or something.
Oh, the groin was there, because the loincloth was defying reality.
Okay. There we go. Level gained. Okay. So yeah, after this stream I'll definitely be taking a look at it again. It might be because I used the installer version of the community patch. Oh, hello. Come on. There's another of the stupid plants. Give me a second to deal with these stupid things. Okay. Yeah, luckily we're playing on easy, so we have to deal with less of the bullshit of getting ambushed like that. Messenger's corpse. Okay, that's going to be of interest. Let's see. I would probably play retail unless required. Okay. Yeah, the most thing that from my recollection, the most that the fan patch does is improve textures and such. Though it did say that it's reinstituted some deleted content. Though it wasn't specific with what exactly it restored.
When is it ever?
Weird.
Night. Alright, also remember you asked about my... come on. Opinion on Final Fantasy 15 and stuff. Recently got it, played it, and oh my fuck god, I hate it so much. Like, with the first 2 hours of the game, I understand why people do not like Final Fantasy 15. Okay, sorry for putting you through that. Okay. Like, I have heard that it has good points, it's just that it wastes so much freaking time that, yeah, people just don't want to deal with it. Vitality also damages incurred. If the red bar reaches 0, Gerald dies, of course. Okay. Quickly. There. And just conk over like that. Okay.
Well, time for the rewind.
Okay, how far did this put me back?
Yeah, you should probably use that shield
Oh, here.
thing. You haven't talked to the Dryad yet, have you? Then.
Nope.
Hey, maybe reloading the save might have fixed her textures.
Maybe.
It's very possible.
Like, those things look like tunnelers from New Vegas.
Let me see. Okay, looks like I have plenty of that material, so maybe I can leave the dead alone for a while, or at least let their corpses lay.
Yeah, once we get to that druid place again to talk, we definitely should save off to get to that next rune.
Yeah. Okay. Another one of you to deal with quick. Let's switch to strong style. Let's see, I'm actually thinking about trying out that new Witcher game that was announced last year. Whenever it releases, that is. I'm more of a graphics-based guy when it comes to games. Like, a game could have a 10 out of 10 story, but if it graphically doesn't look as good, I will not play it. Like, anytime a game comes out, I always see what the graphics look like. That is the same point that had led a lot of people to dismiss the Wind Waker. Which turned out to be like a really good Zelda game afterward. Not afterwards as well, but just a lot of people avoided it because it didn't look quote-unquote good to them.
The thing about most games is that a lot of things work better or just art style rather than just going straight for realism. Because the thing that will be remembered the most is, well, the art style of the game, like what the game was designed, what it's going for, all that stuff. Because going for pure realism is just going to be, it's just kind of a dime a dozen, and especially since the Uncanny Valley is getting closer and closer, yeah.
Plus it tends to just massively inflate the file size.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and more is to bugging or destroying a computer and all that.
Witcher, a friend. And you?
Yaren, I speak for the lumberjacks.
Can we
speak?
And yeah, you can see this guy was somehow given 2 bloody beards.
Are you responsible?
Yes, the dwarviest of dwarves.
No, we scare off woodpeckers. Of course we're responsible. We're lumberjacks.
Work for yourselves or someone else?
We're independent, though we secure orders from merchants like Luvarden. We get weeks of work and a decent return.
Don't you fear working in such a dangerous area?
These men need the gold, so they take the risk. You can't have pork if you don't kill the piglet.
Do these trees have special value?
The remains of a primeval forest. Rare species. They make excellent wainscoting.
Get along with the locals?
Nothing but a bunch of deviants. The brickmakers babble about their lords in the underwater world, and the druids don't like the trees being felled.
Okay, even the game is trying to hide him now.
Are you responsible for the logging?
No, we scare off woodpeckers.
Work for...
We're in...
You the chief lumberjack?
Yes. Without me,
I feel like we
these
should have
lazy
asked
lads
that
wouldn't know when
question
to
first.
piss. Him with a moustache. No matter what I do, he still pisses in his boots.
I see you keep a tight rein.
With danger around, you need discipline. I rule with an iron fist, so they can return home safely. Most will.
Any jobs for...
Despite...
So,
you don't know...
Saw that again.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, at least we know how... At least we can identify the plant now. But we can just ignore the part of supplying materials for drug making.
Actually, we should probably do a save now, just in case.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are games you need to remember to save for if you don't. Have I?
Okay, we don't have that rune. Probably simpler to call him that for the moment. Okay, so yeah, we know not to go pick a fight with a group of wyverns, at least without a bit of preparation. Okay.
You gotta go and get yourself axed. At least bother to tell everybody else. Also, man, that is a lot of names.
Yeah.
Huge trees, strange symbols, tamed beasts. Even a
I'm having
giant.
flashbacks
This
to
must be a druid's
the Marburgers.
What is it?
Aren't those white?
Why?
How did you
Tame
any?
only
I said
any other?
farewell.
Okay, again a bit odd that they don't have that much to speak about. Okay.
Greeting.
Marvelous.
One more
Ooh.
I spent decade. I used a sharp.
My name.
Let's talk.
Yes.
What
There,
can you
this
tell
is
me
new.
about your kind? What makes you elves tick?
Let us pray beneath the trees, for the trampled heather, for blood that has been shed, for fate that has been destroyed,
I'm not sure I'm understanding this.
for death inflicted by sword, for the pain of others and our own.
Okay, so he's he's basically refusing and just being
I'm
obtuse.
looking for witcher's work.
Then I'll ask you a favor.
Who's the? I'll do.
Thank you.
Okay. Just need to deliver the letter. And
What?
Here she
yes,
looks.
he's still broken.
Of course.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought
It just
looked okay, but just the front loincloth was broken apparently.
yeah. It looks like a bad attempt at censorship or something.
It's either that or the textures that are supposed to be like that's supposed to be leather fucked up somewhere.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what happened. And you probably definitely should save off talking to her.
I don't think she has anything of much importance to tell.
I'll be right back.
All right. I know she does give a quest.
She didn't offer one earlier, I think. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know because I was able to finish her quest at one point after a lot of struggle.
Okay, bunch of wolves again. Let's deal with the entire pack in one go.
Wait, what? Oh, dear. Let you read the chat.
Okay. Yeah, another way another way you can figure out when to click again to attack is when Geralt is doing that little that swish with his sword, where he's just seems to be flipping it around off to his right. Let's see. Ron, we can hear a bunch of background noise on your end. Let's see. First criteria is developer publisher. Imagine being short enough to be hidden by a bush. The graphics thing is like one of the two main things I don't like about Witcher, hence why I haven't played any of them. But the newest one looks good graphically, so I'm thinking about it. Plus it features a character separate from Geralt's story, so I don't have to have played the previous games to understand stuff. And like previously mentioned, don't really take graphics as my main criteria. I mean, hell, if I wanted to play a game that looked super realistic, I would play FMV games. Let's see, there was one somewhat recently. I believe it was called Not Safe for Broadcast or something.
Oh dear. I was saying, I haven't seen anything about Witcher 2. Not that I would remember, but I recall, especially the own one of them.
Pity I don't understand.
Which-
Sephira and Opolis merged. The old spells
Witcher-
work.
May I, Geralt? May I?
Apparently not.
Witcher 3 looks great.
Yeah.
It has definitely aged well. I think they actually improved the graphics with the Witcher 2 and 3 greatly. This model is based on those. Probably thanks to fan patch for, again, the first game, he looks rather low budget, I would say.
Yeah, it is sort of like with the Mass Effect games, that the first one was rough. Yeah, they are working on a remake for this game, though.
Again?
Yeah, a full-on remake for Unreal Engine 5, I believe.
Nice!
And to my recollection... Oh, damn, it's freaking... Oh, okay, there's even more damn things here for me to deal with. From what I remember, The Witcher 2 doesn't look bad, you know, specifically bad itself. There is something to get over there, I believe. That's Messenger's body. Was that over this way? A ghoul? Okay. What's a ghoul doing out in the swamp here?
Really? Captain, tell me, what's the diet of a ghoul?
Corpses. But most corpses here would be claimed by the... Oh, that's... It's a bunch of them. Would be claimed by, well, the swamp itself, practically.
Yep.
Unless they beat it to the corpses first.
Maybe they like the taste of swamp on their corpses.
Maybe. Okay, an L ghoul. Will you go down as quickly? Okay. A bit tougher, but not that tough in comparison.
There's more.
Yeah. Okay, enough for me to use group style, I think. Strong type. There. Nope. Okay, I thought that was the last one. Okay. So we can take on ghouls and L ghouls though, but... ghouls then. But I guess wyverns not as much yet. Okay. Let's see, Hunter's Corpse, Soldier's Hooch, a crudely distilled alcoholic beverage distributed to soldiers before battle, strong enough to be a potion base, and a gold sapphire ring. Let's grab that. And just some pork. Okay. And there's Beggar Tick. Okay then. Okay, blue and red materials.
This tower collapsed on its own. I guess the swamp's not the best place for buildings this big.
You don't say, Gerald.
Yeah. I forgot to bring this up earlier just now, but for me, graphics generally aren't as big a deal when it comes to games, though there are exceptions like Cruelty Squad, which is just intentionally terrible looking.
Yeah,
I'm just not going
like
to touch that at all.
Yeah, it's a shitpost made game.
I heard they made
It's
a sequel of sorts.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's an interesting shitpost, but, you know, I also value my sanity, whatever little of it I've got left.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that game could qualify as one big seizure warning.
Yep. Then there's games like Fear, which, you know, are old, and even for the time they look plasticky, but the effects and the lighting and the ragdoll physics, with some really good gameplay, actually did help.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll ever see a Fear remake.
I mean, Monolith is dead, so chances are no.
True.
But you get Blade Trepang too, which is the best Fear 4 will have.
Yeah. Let's see. FMB is a genre of games that so deserves a comeback. Well, to be fair to myself, I've never had Witcher 3 available to me over here where I live. Swampy water. I was about to say it couldn't be that big, and I look at the screen and nope, it is not that big of a building. Well, it is collapsed as well, so a good chunk of it is probably just in the sediments.
Well, I had to say, this makes me think of a certain scene from Monty Python's Holy Grail.
Oh.
When they talked about they tried to build a house in a swamp, it sank. They made another one, it also sank. The third one, it fell over, then sank. But the fourth one stayed up.
Probably because they built it on top of the remains of a previous one. Okay, this is a particularly stubborn route. Oh, I was fighting it in the quick style. Or fast style. Good.
What the heck is going on? I started to notice something when you fight them. When you finish them off, you give them such a hard kick, they unroot themselves.
I think it's more that the upper half gets cut off and the rest retreats back. Let's see, hello. Okay, just going to leave this to me, huh? Some guard you are. Okay. Going to pick this up quickly.
Come back tomorrow.
Nope. Okay, more of this stuff. Let's see, Scoia'tael, nobody with a name? Or with a name that isn't just a descriptor. Okay. Well, let's just grab what materials we can and head out then. Okay, bunch of unknown herbs around here. Okay, with that hat it looks more like they're cosplaying as an oversized crossbow bolt. Right, I mean, if you build enough bridges that break soon enough, you'll have a bridge made out of other broken bridges. True. Let's see, I just noticed on the map that some areas are still gray. Out there.
Big one!
Yeah. Let's deal with the drowned dead first. Yep. Okay, strong style, and finish them off. Okay. Bloodsucker, bloods. Okay.
Those damn things return in the other game?
Not sure. I don't remember seeing them in Witcher 2, at least. Okay. And then there's the Mage's Tower. Okay, Gramps' hut. That's Sunken Tower is somewhere over there. There's Golem over that way. Do we have the one for this? No, we do not. Okay. I don't know why sometimes he just pauses for a bit. Could be from a missed attack.
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, don't forget to save.
Yeah, just going to deal with these quickly. There we go. Okay. It was a bit of a sudden transition in lighting. Okay. And yeah, here's the Mage's Tower that we're trying to get into. So, yeah, of course it's not going to be that easily opened.
Yeah, but don't forget to save it, just in case, you know.
Yeah. Gerald might be a strong Witcher, but he can still be overwhelmed quite easily. Let's see. Okay, I'm guessing here with the gray area on the minimap, it means that we can't traverse that, because it's too densely forested. Okay. So does that mean we have to go all the way back around again? It does look like it, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be something that's going to be annoying with this swamp as well. A lot of areas are not going to be easy to traverse. You'd think you'd be able to squeeze in through here, but no, apparently. Okay. I think I just remembered one other little issue with this quest. It doesn't keep track of the ones you've already, which of the stones you've already gotten and which ones you haven't. So you either need to keep them all on your person until you're done with them, to know which ones you have and which you don't, or you need to keep a note yourself. Go. That. No, I think we can probably keep a bit easier track just by looking at which of the which of these things are lit up and such. Okay. We can hear that again, Rom.
Oh no, that was just me moving a shoe.
Okay. Golem burial grounds.
There's a golem burial ground?
Yep.
Okay. This would be really awkward if we walk in and proceed to just butcher the procession of a funeral.
Okay,
maybe
let's not mess with that.
Maybe that's Golem God saying, touch this thing and I'll smite your ass.
Maybe. Let's see. Sodden mead. Mead produced by the beekeepers of Sodden. Okay. Here I thought for a second.
Looks like these giants froze mid-motion. Must have been some time ago.
Okay, for a second I thought that Sodden was a comment on the quality of it or something. Okay. Another corpse. Decent amount of cash on them. Okay.
Now you can see why the ghouls are here.
Yeah. There was a fight here sometime recently. Now, can I take those on with the group style since there's just so freaking many of them? Okay, then they just start exploding and killing each other.
Disturbing, horrifying, but also dirty.
Okay, that's one word for it.
Yeah, the dirtiness comes from their legs and how they jump around.
Okay. I think we need yellow materials, so let's gather these up. Okay. if I remember correctly, that last of the stones that we need, we get through just continuing with the story, I believe. But we need to find the other stones first. Oop, there's an altar. Let me take a look here quick.
I think the Dryad has one of the stones.
Okay. Let's see, there's the golem. There's a bit that's unexplored still, so let's go take a look. That is probably where that messenger corpse is. And yeah, whatever message they had for whoever, you'll probably want to take a bit of a look at that. I should maybe also try and find a fireplace to just set up shop for a second. Ah, yeah, that's where the messenger corpse is. Okay, before... actually, are there as many now? Go with these, since they have a ranged attack. Yep, you're alive still. Not for much longer. There we go, and that deals with them. Okay, there. Even if we have just an absolute surplus of these things, we can probably just sell for loot and such. Another one. Where you?
Yeah, you do need money. No, no. No, shoot, shoot.
And that's poison. Bit of a waste to put the final attack on a drowner, but oh well. Let's down one of these. Okay. And while we wait for that to fill back up, let's get our loot. Okay. Come on. Would it be nice if the patch could have also added a loot all nearby thing or something? But oh well, it is still it's still a game that's like 20 years old, so can't expect too many things.
Yep.
Okay, another quick save. Come on. There we go. Yeah, the group style attacks are a lot weaker, but just from the sheer fact that they can hit everything around you already proves how valuable it is. It's actually in a quite wide reach as well, like a full 2 meters around or something.
Huh.
Okay. Once more. Fast style. Okay. Oh, even more. Can I get them with group style? Yep, yep. Seems like... Oh, okay, there is a bunch more of them here. Yes, yes, I know. Okay, so they are vulnerable to group style. I just need to keep an eye on how many of them there are. Okay, let me see which of these... protective shields. This one will probably do best, since that can knock them down. refuses to do group style for a bit. There we go. We need a certain amount around us. Okay, that... Okay, might be better if I retreat for a bit.
So while we are slaughtering strange beasts from the dark, has anyone ever heard of the Philly taco?
Wait, what?
May have, like a fish taco thing or something.
No, more like, you know, you make a Philly cheesesteak and you wrap it up in a pizza.
Wait, what was it called?
Philly taco.
Never heard of.
That makes sense, it's a Philadelphia thing.
Yeah. Come on, this... Why are you... Okay, odd. I thought Fast Out was strong against these things.
Actually, maybe we should read about them first.
We don't have a book about them.
You might want to heal up.
We don't have instant heal stuff. We only
Wait,
have
what
the
about
tank-
You don't have, like, the ability to just down a potion?
yeah, we can, but it doesn't instantly heal. This world doesn't work like that. Yeah, we don't have info on wyverns.
Okay, so I guess we didn't buy the book about them then.
More like we couldn't. Wrong spell. Okay, that's just going to get us killed again.
Yeah, I feel like we should avoid them for now. Maybe go back and buy the damn book because we get some info. I feel like we are missing something here.
Okay, at the very least, let's go over here so we can get our upgrade talents. There. Let's see, there's probably a potion or two I could also use to improve things here. Let's see. Knockdown. Chance of disarming opponents. But I
Doesn't sound bad.
Can't get that,
That requires
apparently?
the bronze. Requires bronze talent.
Yeah, but that's what we have here.
Yeah.
Bronze,
okay.
silver, and gold. So why can't I just click it?
I
Or
think
do
you need
I-
to click on the point in the middle. Oh yeah, that one wasn't clicked.
Okay, this one is an offshoot. Okay, so we... Okay, that was a... okay. Disarm. Let's see. We are basically actually anything here affected by blinding. Pain plus 15%. Pain only affected when blind. Precise hit. Not sure what that. Okay, knockdown plus 30% works only when Jolt is fighting at least 3 opponents. Let's see, do I need the previous one? Do not need the previous one for that. Okay. Yeah, in these we've gotten most... parry, that'll be nice. Less damage. Full array of moves during fist fights. Only from... Oh, hello! Midnight until dawn. Plus 50% attack and dodge. That could actually of a lot of use, actually. Oh, but it requires a mutagen instead of a talent. Okay. So we can't pick that up. We need to be drunk for that one, so useless. Okay. I'm leaning more towards silver right now, since we'll be mostly fighting beasts and such. Let's see, bleeding. Affected by incineration. So conditional, so not that interesting. Let's see. Okay, noise happening outside. Yeah, not really sure what to put these points on then, but let's grab that. I think we need a certain rank of Witcher until we start getting silver and gold tokens. Or more like we need to have invested as many, maybe. Let's meditate an hour. Okay. That's a wake-up call. Okay, I didn't expect these to respawn. Okay, but at least we can grab all of their stuff again. Even if it won't be as much use for alchemy, we can at least sell it at some point then. Speaking of alchemy, what potions do we have on us? Toxicity to 0, unknown potion, blizzard, boost reflexes and reaction time, improving chance of parrying and evading attacks. I think this one, combined with the swallow, might be enough to have us, for us to overcome the wyverns.
I realize we should get that book. For we have a lot of things to sell at this point. And we may buy some information.
Yeah. Let's give it one last chance. If we die again, then we can head back. Actually, we can use that teleport stone to get back, so no need for the ferry.
Yeah, do remember to save first.
Yeah. Seems those have respawned as well. Okay, there's a place of power over there.
Yeah. I think you can see why people dislike the swamp.
Yeah.
Like, sure, it's good way to get a little XP. Rollies, good luck getting a briefer. Or a break.
Okay. Is this anything special here? No, just the drowner corpse I missed. Okay. Where is... There is that place of power. Okay. Let's see. The wyverns are right across. So... There. Draw power from this place so our spells are stronger. And if this fails, we can use the teleport stone. Okay, there. And there. There. Okay. Okay, suddenly Speedy freaking Gonzalez. I just haven't noticed. Okay, group style. Actually, one of them is moving away. Or not. Okay. Come on. comes another one. Come on. It's dodging. It's being annoying. Okay. The others are lagging behind, so I think we can just beat down these two. Okay. You next. Last attack. Okay, and the last of these. Let's see, what are those statuses? Poison. And yeah, poison is what it keeps doing too fast. Okay. And Blizzard ran out at a good point. Okay, that was a lot more manageable, huh? Let's see, wyvern meat. Okay.
I kind of missed it for a bit. Was talking lunch with the family. Also, Drakir, I sent you the video of what I was talking about.
Come on. There.
It looks tasty, but also looks too much.
Okay,
Yeah.
Must have died ages ago.
Hey, look, a sword.
Harval. Plus 30% damage. Chance of critical effect. Disarm. Pain and percent. A steel sword used to fight humans. Oh, okay. That's just plain better than what we have at the moment. Looks like.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, good thing to go here, huh?
Yeah, wait, what's that last thing there in the loot?
Let's see. Bloodstained letter. Unfortunately, only fragments of the message can be deciphered. Okay. Take action. The situation demands the name of our organization with secret salutation, Luvarden. Okay. It's the guy who sold us the one of the runes. Sounds like he was up to something.
Okay, there's a broad a sword with a broad blade.
Okay. Just the fact that it gives plus 30 damage, that's already a big boost. Probably would have cost a few thousand to get a blade like that made. Okay. I think that's enough of the swamp for now. So let's head back to that place of power so we can teleport back, or actually, right, yeah, because we drew power from it, it's unavailable now. Okay, guess that means we'll just have to, we'll have to hoof it back or find another one.
Yeah, before this bomb gas makes you hallucinate if you see drowners armed with banjos.
Okay.
Side note, banjos are kind of nice when used by a professional.
Yeah. Like, they are simple instruments, but that doesn't mean that it's easy to play them. Or play them well.
Like, indeed, like, all instruments can sound awesome in the right hands. I'm not only sure which will be the easiest instrument. I guess drums with hesitation.
I kind of want to drop this on the floor so this corpse doesn't keep dragging me away from what I'm looking for.
I guess drums are easy to learn at first with, but it's hard to master.
Likely. Getting a crowd. Okay. Let's see, do we have this rune? Yes, we have this rune. There we go. Okay. I'll take that. That. Okay. I think I should be good on ingredients for a good while. The only real thing that is limiting that much with potions is the potion base. Or rather, how many alcohol you can get as a potion base. There. Okay, being honest, if we were playing this on a normal mode, yeah, I probably would have gotten way too frustrated already at this point from just the sheer amount of bloody drowners.
Yeah.
This is it. So, I'm guessing the swamp is not a place to go?
No.
Good.
Okay. Let's head back to Vizima and see what we can turn in. We've got that letter to deliver. And of course, there's two more blasted drowners.
One pops up and behind you, 3 of the fuckers.
I misread that NPC's name.
What did you think that NPC was named?
Due to the distance, there's more text. I misread to Perry, man.
Perry, what, like the human Sona of Perry the fucking platypus?
Thank you for making it worse.
You're welcome.
I was thinking more like someone drinking a Perry, like a pear cider.
What do you want?
Never heard of that. So why does this guy look...
Time is money. Made up your mind?
Yeah, this is also with the thing with the original Witcher games.
Ready to go?
The characters were not as realistic made. They kind of looked a bit jarring at times.
It's just like you got this beautiful buxom, vaguely realistic woman, and then you got this motherfucker looking like he's coming out of the early 2000s.
Well, he is.
They kind of look like cartoon comic characters tried to be made realistic, just didn't work out as well.
Yeah.
Hence why they went with a new style in the second and third game.
Yeah. Okay. Some loose coins. How many do we actually? 200. Okay. And yeah, even this close to town, these bastards show up. Okay. Go. Alright. Oh, we've got a fireplace, so let's just skip to the morning.
It looked like you set something on fire beside the campfire.
Oh well. Let's see. Increased damage inflicted with a silver sword. Resistance to acid and acid-based poisons.
Oh, bloody heck, I misread another word.
Oh.
I misread the top word there. That's it, roll up and see, I might see what it actually said. Yeah, I misread it to Argentina.
Again? pretty sure you said that before.
Very likely.
Better alchemical base required. Okay. Dodging and parrying impossible. Okay.
Tony, if I remember right, I think Tony also those base described as very adorable.
Not sure if that'd be the case in this world.
There, again, depends if I get in the owl species right. Very small, roundies, and sound very innocent with a hoot, like a very friendly owl.
Yes?
Oh yeah, we're supposed to kill off drowners for them.
You think me a seller of turnips? I run businesses you can't even fathom.
I see.
You're confusing reflected stars for the night sky. I'm waiting for important news.
I think we know about that important
talk.
news.
Yes?
Or not. Okay.
Right, look at the first option.
Yeah, we need to kill more drowners somewhere. Let's see. At least we can sell them the jewelry that we found. Not sure if we should sell this or keep it on hand just in case.
Keep it on hand just in case.
Let's see. Okay,
And
what
hopefully
was
you
that
do not
drowner
sell-
quest then?
I just hope you didn't sell any imported rings by mistake.
We only have the Eternal Fire Ring. That is of importance. Let's see. Johnny Osmond should talk to her more often. Get rid of the monsters who come to the harbor at night. 400 orans for that.
Okay, so we've been slaughtering a lot of drowners. We've just been slaughtering the wrong ones.
Yeah. Okay. We do have the amount to hand in for a couple of bounties. So let's go see about that.
Yeah, then we can buy some book and learn more info about the other monsters. So we are
Yeah.
better prepared.
At least we now do know that they do respawn. So we can get stuff out of them even if we've already killed them before. Okay. Question is where some of these quest givers are hiding out. We do still need to go to the Hairy Bear and talk to the gamblers there. Yeah, we need to chase off some hooligans from the Ladies of the Night's workplaces. Wonder if those will show up during the day or if we need to wait until the night for those to show up. So let's go to the bar first, see if we can get anything out of the gamblers there. Okay, did not expect to hear that just in random passing conversation. Have we talked to you before?
Geralt, it's been ages. I couldn't believe Zoltan when he said you'd returned.
It's me, Monroe. Exiles, the war, you, Zoltan, and I helped them. You must remember.
How's life?
Can't complain, I have a nice slow job as a bouncer.
That's slow.
The guests settle things between themselves. It's a quiet place. Birds don't ever shit in their own nests.
Anyone play dice here?
I play professionally, I'd say.
Care for a game?
No offense, but I play professionals. Play Carmen in the brothel across the way. You might also practice with Zoltan.
Okay. There's a whole side. There's two whole side quests actually, just about the fist fighting and the gambling, I believe. And yeah, you must have something interesting to say if you're named in green.
I respect those who take risks.
Silver sword mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
I don't have time for chit-chat.
Take no offense.
Where did you get the sword?
I won it from a gardener.
Where can I find him?
The garden at St. Lebioda's hospital.
Okay. Yeah, the one we were originally supposed to question about the sword kind of got shot with a with a hollow point arrow. Let's see, nothing else around here. Okay. If we end the stream not too far away from the city or something, I might just go gamble a bunch with the dice poker to try and get funds for some of the upgrades, like the 5,000 Oren's armor. That would definitely be an upgrade. Okay, but for now, yeah, we need to see some people about bounties and yeah, whatever else we can get done. There's the gardener, but the guard won't... Okay, the guard won't let us into the hospital, but we can go into the gardens.
Look how they grow.
I'm more interested in silver swords.
I knew one of you would come by eventually.
You lost it playing dice?
I was sure I'd win. Beware the sharp one plays well.
Where did you get this sword?
5 years ago there was a battle near Brenner. When the dust had settled, our men had beaten the Nilfgaardians. We ceased to call ourselves an imperial province that day.
You captured the sword during the battle?
Yes, it was Witcher Cohen's. A strapping fellow and a rare breed. Not very talkative, mind you.
Like most of us.
I gave my word the sword would find another Witcher. As he lay dying, he mumbled about teeth and destiny. Then he laughed at his own death.
Yet you lost it gambling?
I kept it hidden for 5 years. I lost hope I'd ever run into another Witcher. Miss Shani knew Cohen. She works at the hospital.
Thanks.
Good luck on the path.
Okay, so it's not Berenger's swords. Okay.
I'm here about the notice.
You look like a warrior. Care to kill Echinops for me?
Certainly.
Bring their thorns as proof.
Okay, I thought we'd be collecting whatever we needed for them already, but... well...
Look how they grow.
Let's see...
Don't you fear the plague?
My garden brings joy. When Melitelli decides my time has come, I will go happily.
Tell me about your mercenary days.
Bring me a morsel to eat and we'll talk.
Do I even have any food on me? Because I'm pretty sure I sold it just earlier.
Well, now we have a reason to save the damn food.
Actually, I do still have some I have plenty of food on me. Okay. What do you sell, actually? Okay, just flowers and such. But you'll also buy them. Okay, just for 1, 2, or 3 coins each. But that could stack up.
Look out.
Tell me.
Bring me.
Let's see. Yeah, let's just give you a leg of mutton, see if that's enough.
Delicious. Amazing how honest toil can stir the appetite. Thank you, Witcher.
You were saying?
During the war, I served as a mercenary under Pretty Kitty herself. You've heard what a warrior she was. What a woman.
Strong women. Nothing on this earth like them.
Too true. We could take on anyone. I saw half the world as a member of Pretty Kitty's corps of mercenaries. We even went to Zerrikania.
That's really far.
It was hell. Hot as an oven, and humid as a bathhouse. We massacred the natives while Zerrikania massacred us. They have flies there that creep up your nose at night and lay eggs. Then the larvae eat your brain and crawl out your eyes once they mature into flies. Disgusting. Many of us died thus. There were also diseases, venomous spiders and snakes, and many other afflictions I can't even name. I even saw a striped horse. After almost 8 months of fighting the jungle, we had to retreat. Impossible to win a war if you can't locate your enemy. It was the only defeat Pretty Kitty ever suffered.
Interesting story. Thanks.
Look how they grow.
Okay, I'm presuming that's just a freaking nickname for some historical character. Because I'm very doubtful that that would be an actual character's name.
It was a nickname, but yeah. Also, zebra?
Maybe. I don't really think zebras are a jungle species, though.
But it is a striped horse.
Could be
Maybe they're more
something
related to
else
donkeys.
or something.
Yeah, they did describe jungles and hot. So they couldn't enter the jungle, but zebras do prefer savannas. But yeah, it could still be in an area like that.
Okay. So, we can read this letter. It doesn't seem to be sealed or anyway. Dear Vivaldi, I write to remind you that we once spoke of financial support for our cause. You claimed you would consider the matter one that can no longer wait. I repeat for the final time, either you're with us or with the humans. There is no alternative. This is your last chance, for the time approaches and nothing will stop us, not even your refusal. Right. Yeah.
What brings you here?
I have a message for you from Yevon.
Yevon? I don't need to read it. I know what he wants. Witcher know that whether elf, human or dwarf, they all want the same thing.
Gold?
Gold indeed. If you care to drop by later, you can collect my answer to Yevon.
Agreed.
But don't count on getting any gold from me. Yevon has doubtless promised you some already.
Okay. That's probably going to add poorly. So let's at least get some other stuff done before that becomes a problem.
Yeah, it is another case we should avoid, since we're supposed to be neutral.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
No.
Kalkstein.
Yeah.
I'm here about the notice.
You have Al Ghul marrow for me?
Yes, 3 fresh doses.
Splendid. Take this gold.
Okay. 150, not that much, but still. Let's see, what other quests do we still have? There we go. Accidentally went in the isometric mode. Let's see, Dice Poke Professional, Memory of a Blade, Talk to Shawnee. Worth its weight in gold. Okay, we'll probably need to wait a bit before we can pick up the reward. Not the reward, the answer. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think our best course at the moment is to either go back to the swamp and clear out the dock at night, or to go to wait until night here and then see if we can catch Shawnee.
Formula needs rethinking.
Yeah,
so we can talk with her.
Yeah, but we should also deal with the dock on this side as well.
Yes?
Holy shit, what is wrong with that guy's eyes?
Yeah, again, that was a common issue with even Geralt. Like, they only made a little improvement with him, but he was even again worse in the original. For then it was almost like claymation.
Something.
Anyway, sadly enough, they are not.
now, food and stuff.
Okay. See you next
I'll
time.
see you.
Oh, there she is.
Have a good meal.
Come back later.
Of course. Let's see then. I think we can hand in something at the prison.
Terrible times. There are more massacres in the non-human quarter.
As Raupanek says, the only good
What was I supposed to do?
Yeah, here's the dungeon. Not the signboard. Okay, there is something that we need to find in the dungeon, in the sewers. Oh, looks like our guard captain has fled the scene. Okay. At least we can continue down here then. We need to find him somewhere else then.
Wait, why are you down here?
Because one of those stones is supposed to be hidden in the sewers here.
Ah.
Let's see, can we open these? Or does it even lead anywhere? Locked. Okay, we've got a key to a gate somewhere around here. We can't climb over that. Really, bandits? Or bandits? Okay, someone guarding the exit again. Okay, not enough for group style. Okay. And this is about where we found the body with that key. Yeah. Up. Okay, thank you for opening that for me. There we go. Alright. Now, first off, a ghoul. Okay. Let's see, anything else? Nope. Okay. Give me that then. Actually, now that I think about it, I do believe we will eventually go to another area outside of Vizima. I don't know for how long. Or is that in Witcher 2?
No idea.
Let's see. Still a good chunk of the sewers that are unexplored. Though I'm going to have to call for a BRB.
Alright.
Okay, so putting down a mark for this, and yeah, be right back. Okay, and we're back. Yeah, I do try to keep stuff like that from, well, not happening during streams, but yeah, sometimes nature calls and sometimes nature uses a fucking bullhorn.
Yeah. I do the same, but you see in the latest streams, I actually started to go to the bathroom mid-streams and nowadays and all that. Even when I go like 10 minutes before stream.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, if this wasn't what that key was for, that means it's for somewhere else here.
What the heck is that thing making that sound? It certainly is not my belly.
Which sound? The sound when Geralt draws his swords?
No, the random growling sounds in the sewers.
Yeah, okay. Just beasts in the distance and such. Atmospheric noise.
Oh yeah, that's yeah, that's the sound. I mean, I'm getting used to how Valheim does it. Like, if you hear something that sounds like a wolf, there's actually a wolf around. If you hear a seagull, there's a seagull around. Basically that.
Yeah. Let's see. Does the key go here? Whether it goes here or not, it's still opening. Let's see. A crypt. So we can expect ghouls and such. Okay, this is collapsed. Let's see. Do we have any cat potions? Got blizzard. Yeah, we've got extra cats. Okay.
It sounds like someone...
We're not alone here, yeah. Geralt. Okay, I don't think those rats' legs are being animated. They're just gliding around.
Yeah,
okay,
back then...
That's just funny.
Yeah, dude, it was a rather common thing done to rats during that era when this was made. That's why you're a bit too small to bother with adding legs on them, unless it was a bug.
Yeah.
Or like an insect, or an insect and such.
Now I'm reminded of I forget the names of them, but there are two games. There was that game with the rat physics, which got a sequel at some point. This looks breakable. Circle of lifeless air. Looks like we did find the right place. Because the note we found along with the key did mention the Lionhead spider cult. Okay.
It sounds like a curse combo, a spider with a lion's head.
You'll know that you'll do no such thing. So you're lucky enough that you're over in a crypt, so you don't need to get moved much to get buried. Okay. Some fruits. Some medium alcohol. More alcohol. Let's see, what is that? Blessing of Air, art sign, okay, increased by 50%. Or intensity increased by 50%. Okay. Let's start clearing out the cult here then. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, okay.
All except one bottle of potions.
No, not even a bottle, a sugar doll. Let's see. Anything to eat? Yeah, let's just chow down on a leg of mutton as well. Okay.
Quadruplets? Okay, that was quick.
They got knocked down.
Sword. Using the wrong sword.
He just got a fancier death than the other three. More coin. Okay. I do have to say that I do like the look of this blade, even if it looks a bit clunky with just the size of it.
Yeah, but it's not super long either, so it makes kind of sense, and it's definitely a bit of a limp chopper?
Yeah, it looks a bit like a lengthened and extended short sword.
When you talk about the arming sword, no. Actually, at the moment I feel like their morning stars looks more terrifying than your sword at the moment.
You say that as I decapitate 2 at once.
And you can.
Oh no, 3 at once.
Holy! Also, you can pick up the.
Okay. I guess we just took out the cold priests or something. The hell did they come running in from?
How powerful are these morning stars?
Let's see. 8 to 22. These are 6 to 18. Okay. We're not... we say goodbye to the morning star. Okay, that joke doesn't really work because in Dutch those things were called Goedemorgen volgens mij, which translates to good morning. Or is that a
different weapon?
Yeah, different weapon. But similar
family. It's a blunt weapon with spikes. Yes, you talk about a two-handed club with a top spike and sometimes spikes around the top. But yeah, I know we should talk about it. Yeah, I only remember it because of how people, whenever they mention it, they mention there's a joke behind it.
It's the perfect weapon to attack someone with in the early morning.
Yeah, and here's the thing, people. What is called good morning? There was a turning period where France was occupying Netherlands. And their way of identifying a Frenchman back then, the rebels, is by saying, yeah, Good morning. And if they replied in French, yeah.
You hit them with the good morning and leave their family mourning.
Yeah. A bit of a... would that be classified as dark humor?
Yeah. Oop, jewelry. Let's see. High quality potion base, okay. Let's drop those. The flint. Should probably sort this again. Letter for Knight Eric. Yeah, we can drop that. Don't think anyone will be interested in buying that. Diamond, okay. And some bombs.
Wait. Reread that. There was something concerning about the bomb.
Unknown bomb. Let's see.
Oh dear. And wait, what's left? Is that food or what the heck is that? The loot
where?
box.
There's some strawberries.
Oh.
Coin. Okay, apparently Geralt's senses are sharp enough to notice mushrooms underneath the brickwork. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'd like that the cat potion lasts for so long.
It makes
basically
sense.
lasts you the entire night. Hello there. Barbara here, come to trim a bit off the top. Or rather, all off the top.
You should really give the axe a bit of a try as well. Just to learn why we have them to begin with.
If we find a lone opponent, sure.
Yeah, like, I'm okay with extra weapons, but at the same time, you kind of have to wonder, like, there's no durability on these weapons.
Yeah.
So it's not a... I go honestly, just to have a additional option of weapons to have some of the abilities of their own.
There are some that... Most of these have had, like, the bleeding extra chance and such.
Is I guess is handy against some animal monsters and humans.
Yeah. Okay. Plenty of these. I think with the talent points, I think we've got most of the ones that are of much interest. So maybe with the next batch, we put the rest of those into endurance, because I probably should be using the spell and the science more often, if at least to only knock down or stun opponents, to lessen the amount of damage we receive. Okay, that sounded like it required the silver. Okay, 2 last rooms around here. Okay, that connect to each other. And just one final room. Okay. No, you're not jumping me. You're not jump scaring me with a duck. It does indeed look, or at least feel, like Geralt moves faster when he has a sword out. I like that the flash of the signs overloads Geralt's eyes for a bit, so things go back to dark for a second. Okay, that's all of this place cleared out then? Nope. Let me check Kalkstein's notes. Wait, I thought we got rid of these. These are still from the previous chapter. Okay. Right, can we drop these? No. Let's see. Kalkstein's notes. Sewers beneath Vizima, one of my favorite places. Kalkstein must have had a gnome for an ancestor. Okay, so somewhere in the sewers, one of these stones is... There's supposed to be one of these stones. It doesn't look like it's here. Let's see. Yeah, there's definitely ghouls in other areas of this place. Or did I pick it up without realizing it? I think at some point I'll probably have to look up a bit of a guide as to where the hell the rest of the stones are.
Yeah, there's so many of them, and they did not give them you a tracker of them. So that's probably one of the series I would say yes, use a guide.
Yeah. Okay. Isn't this where we busted in, or did we just... Okay, now I'm starting to get confused by this place. Something I probably should also do a bit more is to use this. Yep. It would be a bit more useful if we could look around more with that. But at least I could use that to use some of our pre-selected potions. Though Swallow I should probably drink before I even get into a fight. Okay. So either that is not where we need to be, or that's not where we can get the stone, or I completely missed it.
Oh, you already have it?
I don't think so. Actually, let me make a quick note here. Oop, hit the microphone. Let's see. Pen. There's pen. Okay. Tipperath. Kazath. Malkad. Vina. I'm guessing we're supposed to get those from those shrines around. I did forget about the one in the swamp, so we'll definitely have to go back for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oth. Then Isath or Isath. Nest Netza. And Kirar or Kethar. And number 10 we already have because he started us off with that one. Okay, it would be nice if the quest also could, kept track of which ones we've already gotten. Time for another level, it looks like. Let's see. Maybe it's in the opposite side here. Yes, I'm just going to run past. There's an opening over there. Hold on, can we break this? Yeah, I probably should have thought of that a lot earlier, huh?
Yeah. What did I think? I should have probably suggested it as well.
Okay.
Scram!
What's beyond the grate?
Not your concern. Get lost.
Any reason why you're in the sewers?
We're rat catchers. Now bugger off! Private property!
Yeah, totally nothing shady going on over there, huh? I'm going to presume it's just locked as well.
Where's the action?
Okay, so we're going to need another key to get into the other side of the sewers. Okay, let's at least make use of this here and return to Kalkstein. Okay. Okay, nothing of interest.
Albedo? Yes, this solution.
About the tower.
Yes?
Vasca helped me locate the tower tarot card. It describes how to wake the sentry.
Let's see this card. Interesting. Much depends on interpretation, but I think I understand. Alchemists find it easier to understand other alchemists.
Enlighten me.
The sentry can only be woken if it's near the tower, which it is, and by using a lightning rod.
A lightning rod?
The drawing depicts a man in a crown, a reference to King Herman the Mad.
Who's Herman the Mad?
Herman used to ascend a tower during storms and insult the gods. A hostile faction carried out a coup by removing the lightning rod from the tower.
An interesting story.
You'll need a device that attracts and conducts lightning. Put plainly, a solid metal rod. A good smith should be able to forge one for a decent price.
What next?
Yes, we'll need a thunderstorm, but I have no idea how to make Mother Nature cooperate.
I'll think of something.
When you have everything, attach the lightning rod to the sentry. Energy from the lightning bolt will revive the golem.
What next?
No idea, but you'll manage. If you kill the golem, you'll be able to make a rare potion requiring his heart. Here's the formula.
We'll see.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
And immediately he
What?
gets distracted again.
Yeah, okay. Who else felt like there was a very obvious reference there?
Reference to what then? Dark Tallow.
Dr.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
There.
Though, I never heard of people using potions of a golem's heart. Says, well, they usually don't have a heart.
It's
Except
more metaphorical probably than literal. Like it
Yeah,
functions as the
but-
heart, but it's not flesh and blood.
Yeah, but you still use it in a potion.
Garlic, 600 for garlic. Okay. This would be of use. So let's buy that. Let's see. Basics of alchemy, already read that as well. Okay. Female and male wyverns, as well as cockatrices and basilisks. Okay. Okay, Kelkstein just has the attention span of a gnat, doesn't he? And it does look like there is a maximum that these will stack to, 50.
Sorry, what? Did you say something?
Let's see, let's just split this in half for now. And sell half. There. Okay. We still have one of these stones on us. Yes, yes. Okay. So I can scratch that one off here. Probably should have made a note of this all earlier. Okay. We know of 2 blacksmiths. One that is right next door. Also, hasn't... I'm going to guess that enough time has passed by for him to write his reply. Hello, Zoltan.
What brings you here?
Have you finished your answer to Yavin?
Yes, here it is. The elf will surely reward you.
Let's hope you're right.
Oh, so who's that?
The other, that's the Geralt's dwarven friend. The one we met on the outskirts.
Yeah, I saw a short moment, didn't realize it was him.
Dear Yavin, I will graciously overlook the tone of your letter. Your career was simple, and thus will my answer be. I believe your enterprise to be adolescent and harmful both to elves and dwarves. To use the language of financiers, I cannot extend credit towards its pursuit. To use your boys' language, I have not and shall not give, and give not. And what is more, I would not give even if I had any. Okay. Gotta appreciate dwarves being freaking to the point, huh?
Yeah.
Though, honestly, the only way that they could have made it any more to the point would have just been if they'd used half an inkwell to write no across the entire... in just massive letters on the paper.
Need something?
Will you sell me your wares?
Zoltan praised you. So we...
Okay.
Would you make me a lightning rod? A long metal?
I know what one is. We used them in Mahakam when humans still prayed to storms. You haven't learnt much about lightning rods since.
Can you make a lightning rod?
Are you trying to offend me, or can't you control what you say? I can, for 50 orens.
Deal.
Come back later.
Okay.
What do you need?
Show me.
Mr. Chive says you're...
Okay, nothing much that we can sell to them. And yeah, just 5,000. That would be really nice to have. Okay, but we'll need to either gamble a ton to get that. Though I might be wrong on this, but I think if you get too much money from someone gambling, that they'll just stop entirely. Because they won't have another cent to give.
I guess the best way to get money is by selling monster parts.
The best way is to hunt and collect complete bounties and such. But monster parts can sell pretty well as well.
Yeah, like you saw how much drowners we've been slaying.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
Yeah.
They've moved the prisoner to the hospital.
All the better. There'll be fewer guards there.
They'll still be watching him.
You could talk to them at night. No witnesses.
I'll think about it.
Okay,
Also,
I don't think we want to go killing the guards yet.
Have you noticed something in the room?
It's a bird.
Was that here before?
Not sure. Let's see. He has plenty of weapons hidden around here.
Are you cunning flint
all ears,
weapons?
White Wolf.
What's it like being a private eye?
Lousy work in a town full of dirt and conspiracies. I spend most of my time spying on nobles and rich burghers who cheat on their wives. You can't imagine what people are capable of.
I don't think I care to imagine.
I recently followed Morton, commander of Foltest's palace guards. Heard of him?
I don't think so.
I saw him in the stables with 2 young pages. You wouldn't believe.
I've heard enough.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
Okay. Let's just rest here a bit. And then deal with things at night. Let's do an extra hour just to make sure that it's dark. Okay. We'll cause the cat to wear out. Okay. Now, we could go to Shawnee's place, see if we can talk to her, or at least try and get past the old woman so we can talk to her. Because most of our quests are leading to her right now. Just we need to get past the blasted... we just need to get past the blasted woman. And probably the only way that we're going to do that is drink water instead of alcohol. Since she so easily drank Geralt under the table.
Why do you stare?
Oh, save!
Yep.
Welcome! Make yourself at home!
Okay. That was easier than expected. Okay. Not pickles and lard, perfect with alcohol. Let's not. Grandma's cordial probably kicks like a mule. Medium strength alcohol. Here's some foods. Oop. Grandma's diary contains memories of the old hag's younger days. It's a quest item even. Okay. Bound with a pink ribbon, the inscription on the cover in a child's handwriting reads, whoever reads a page will a monster enrage. Okay. Do they mean themselves with that? Alright. There you are.
Finally, you found me.
Looks like it.
How'd you get past the old hag?
That nice lady downstairs?
She's made my life hell.
Old people are like that.
At least my rent is low. Doctors earn little in Temeria. Many leave.
You stayed.
Someone had to.
Anyway.
Yes?
Shawnee, I wanted to ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
I heard you saw Cohen shortly before he died.
That's right. How did you know?
I found his sword.
He died during the battle at Brenna, on my operating table.
You were a medic at Brenna?
I worked alongside a surgeon named Rusty, best doctor I ever knew.
Knew?
He died when the Catriona plague erupted, in Maribor. Though a halfling, he could operate like no one else. He made everything seem simple. Stitch red to red, yellow to yellow, white to white, and everything will be all right. You wouldn't understand.
Sorry, Shani, I didn't know him. Do you know anything about this sword?
No, but you should ask the dwarf, Sultan Chive. His knowledge of weapons is unmatched.
We're just getting sent all over the place because of this dumb sword, huh?
Yes?
Shani.
I wanted to talk.
What is it?
Sometimes I dream about the Battle of Brenna, the massacre.
I'm sorry.
But that's it. I'm not sorry. I wake up refreshed and it's like I'm used to suffering. Does that make sense?
It does.
Thanks. Sometimes it's good to share.
Don't mention it.
Okay. I thought there'd be more to talk about, seeing as we have multiple quests leading to her. Ars Armandi, a book dedicated to the art of giving gifts and seducing women. Okay.
Wait. Why does she have it?
Let's leave those questions for another time. White
Could we
roses.
just swing both ways, or to be prepared whenever someone gives her suspicious gifts?
Maybe.
Like there's so many things you can dig a damn rabbit hole out of.
Let's see, what's this book? The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. The way to a lady's heart is paved with beautiful words and appropriate gifts. Many have lost fortunes trying to win a woman's heart. This book explains how to avoid that fate. One must know that ladies' tastes vary according to their status. A gift fit for a peasant girl will not please a noble woman. Simple girls will be happy with a flower, while refined courtesans will laugh at the latter bouquet and only show favor if presented with a gold ring. Misspelling there. But beware of traps. Sometimes with much effort you win a lady's heart only to become her slave, ready to fulfill her every wish. Avoid earning the heart of your woman at the cost of your own head. Good point. Stealing that. Yeah, we should probably go see the barkeep to store some of our stuff.
Yes?
Shani.
I wanted to...
Sorry.
Okay, so there really is nothing we can really talk about at the moment. Okay, we still need to find a way into the hospital. Without killing the guards, that is. Okay, at least we can go...
To the dock?
Yeah, clear out the dock. Actually, now that we're here as well... Can we deal with the thugs hassling the local women? Or do we need to be here at a different time for that? Of course, I went the complete opposite way. Just the dog. Or are they supposed to be inside or something? So now that we're... Where does Zoltan stay, actually? Not here.
He was here earlier.
I guess we'll just have to run into him on the streets. Okay, not sure what needs to happen for those to appear then. Oh well. Let's go deal with some monsters instead. Alright. Seeing the silver and the steel sword next to each other right now, it does come down to a bit of a balance that's required between size and speed. Because, yeah, the bigger a sword is, the slower it'll go, but the harder it'll hit, of course. But there will be a certain point, of course, where it will become too big, too unwieldy to be useful. And, yeah, the same way around. The thinner it'll go, the faster you can swing it. But it'll come to a point where it sooner shatter than cut.
Yeah. Or, yeah. It's one of those balance things. Like, I have been first they've been able to make a sword wider at less risk of shattering, but even that has a limit.
Okay. I guess I should have expected that the ferryman wouldn't be here 24/7. Oh well.
I guess we need to wait a bit longer?
Yeah. Luckily there is a...
I can't meditate with the fire out. Seems
They're
I
all...
have to light it first.
Okay, it's dawn.
Wait,
luckily there is a fireplace on the other side, so we can just...
Why dawn?
Because then the ferryman will be here, and it's the other side that we need to clear out, not over here.
Fish by
Oh. I thought it was here we needed to.
Take me
time.
Yep, 5 orens.
Ready to go.
How many?
Yeah, should we at any point come to a to a point where we're basically broke, 5 orens can very easily be re-earned by fist fighting or dice poker.
Ice poker?
No. Okay. Can just skip that.
Good sir.
Okay.
Do you need a boat?
Nope. Okay, let's see. That is... How to do this? Okay. It looks like it stops showing the obelisk that we've already filled in. So... Let's see.
If that's the case, that will be very helpful.
Yeah, we can use that to figure out which ones we still need. We have that one, so we can put that one in. The clay pits. Oth. Why are there 2 for the shrine here, actually? There's that cave. The clearing. Vina. Okay. The golem. Probably should have gotten that dumb rod before we went over here. But, oh well, too late now.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Anyway, one other thing that's probably important with design for swords in this universe at least is that the steel swords...
New customer.
You're much... Oh, right, we need to turn in something with you as well. With the steel sword, you're much likely to need to deflect someone else's attacks as well, so it makes sense to have that one be wider and thicker. Okay, whereas with silver swords, you're more about... Okay, damn it, he just despawned. With the silver swords, you need to be more agile to dodge instead of block. Okay, while we're here... Let's head to the shrine, see if we can get one of the runes out of that thing. Yeah, again, I'm unsure if we're actually going faster with this, but at the very least his footsteps are faster.
It might be the illusion of speed.
Yeah. Like how games will put speed lines on the screen when you're going fast in a car or such, or just generally at speeds. Luckily, things won't chase us for too long here. Okay. Enough of a gathering. Okay, a bit too late to get an instant kill on the one that was knocked down, but oh well. Okay. Can we... We don't have this one.
3 women. This reminds me of something. There's an altar at the base.
Okay, it's being a bit picky. Offer a bit of meat. Oth. Okay, we got Oth here. Oh, no, we got we got all 3 of them immediately. Okay. Oh, that makes that a lot easier.
Saphira and Obelisk merged. The old spells still work.
Alright. So, yeah, Oth and Vinra. Let's see. There and there. Kavat as well. That leaves Malkat, Kazoth, Hipporath. I think we already handed in. I think we found that one rather early on. Let's head over to that obelisk, put that one in. I should have done that earlier, before we headed over. But yeah, very easy. Just lucky that we get all 3 of those all at once, huh? Instead of having to look for 3 different shrines.
Yeah, thankfully.
Okay.
Saphira
there.
and Obelisk merged. The old spells still work.
Okay, now where are these? Vina and Oth. Let's see, Netza. There's the collapse tower. Okay, Oth is there. Okay, and there. I think there's only 1 left, or actually no, 2. There's one that we find by chance, and 1 in the sewer. Unless we actually already got that one.
Saphira and Obelisk merged. The old spells still work.
Alright, yeah, we need thorns of those still. Oop.
Monster Shrek! Not Shrek, something Shrek! Ugh.
There. Okay. Once again, all of a sudden, nighttime. Okay, no thorns to get out of that one. Okay. Yeah. A bit like this and straight ahead. Okay. Yeah, at least we're getting through this a lot faster than most people may have.
I'm not sure easy was even a part of the first game.
I'm presuming yes, but I think most people probably would have gone with normal mode. There we go.
Spells still work.
Okay, 8, and 1 more. Oh, hello, Siegfried. What are you doing out here?
Oh! Geralt? By the eternal fire, it's good to see you.
What happened?
An Echinops thorn pains me under my greave. I fear I cannot walk. We were seeking the golem burial ground. Some fool, may the eternal fire illuminate the darkness of his mind, was ranting on about mosquitoes and golems when the cursed plant shot me with its thorn. Ouch!
You should get someone to dress that wound.
No time for trivial matters. Elves and hawkers are dealing at the burial ground. My duty was to eliminate the hawkers and the Scoia'tael, chopping off all the Hydra's heads in one fell swoop.
Guess the Hydra got a reprieve.
It was a direct order from the Grand Master. Help me. I'll appoint you commander of my unit.
I'm a witcher, not a soldier.
I believe in you, Geralt. Nothing occurs without cause. The eternal fire has given you both honor and responsibility.
Don't get excited, Siegfried.
We truly need your assistance.
Okay. Do we interfere with this, or do we let things go as they are? The last time that we dealt with the Scoia'tael, they didn't screw us over specifically, but, well, they bought basically weapons of terror, and that did cost us 1 lead that we could follow up on.
Yeah, but we're supposed to be neutral as well.
Wait here. I'll look around.
Okay. I get the feeling we can head to the other side.
Fill my heart.
And get them, probably get them to request aid from us as well. Okay. Let's at least talk to her.
Gwynblade, you may. Can you tell me who? Why don't? Tell me about your. Are you
like you?
What are you doing?
It is a secret.
Farewell.
Okay, just in case any of that might pop up later. Let's see. Still nothing from you, old man? No. Quite literally nothing. Okay. Let's see. Cathar. Let's see. Which of those? I'm guessing that's the one from just random fates. Let's see. Netza. Wait. Wasn't Malk... Hold on a second. If those are the only ones left, that must mean that we did find the one in the sewer at some point. Let's see. Yeah, Netza and Cathar. Scratch out the other ones. Okay, then what do we have on the last two? Let's see. Netza, Cathar. Yeah, okay, the Sentry. Okay, and the other one is Destiny. Okay, so we must have picked up the one in the sewer at some point, without me even really realizing it.
There, Captain. There.
Okay. Well, better that we did pick it up at random, instead of completely forgetting about it and having to sift through all of that again. Okay, there's ghouls again.
Yeah, better not forget to save again.
Can't quick save in combat. Let's just deal with these quickly. Actually, can I stun? Yes, I can stun you. But apparently I can't just execute you after. I do like that with the description that it gave for group style. I thought it meant that it was mostly meant to be used against fast enemies only, but I do like that it has proven to be absolutely superior even against even against strong enemies.
Yeah, and I realized something. I think this, I'm not sure if it's the HD or the fan pads has sort of censored some of the monsters.
Maybe. I'm pretty sure the ghouls were groinless to begin with.
They had a lot of hair in the area on the ghouls and drowners, but I think, if I remember right, it could be a false memory. It was not supposed to be hair. I don't really need to tell you what it was supposed to be originally.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they were originally just stumps down there as well.
Well, in this dark light, it doesn't help at all.
Yeah.
Again, not a kid's game.
Very much not so. Okay, again, no luck with getting thorns off of that one. Okay. On the one hand, smart to have these growing outside of their camp, because it'll discourage people from coming near. On the other, you have to slay it to get out. Okay.
Screw co-op existence.
Wake up.
Ah, Witcher.
You've been busy. A training camp?
We must train to fight effectively.
Really think this band of warriors can accomplish something?
Can a few stones turn into an avalanche? Can an entire city burn down from just one spark? No need to answer. We both know the truth. Yes.
I have Vivaldi's response.
He sends words, not gold. I suspected as much.
So my effort was in vain?
Quite the contrary, Witcher. Vivaldi either will not or cannot help us. Crucial information regardless. Did he say why he refused?
Vivaldi's gone bankrupt.
Interesting. The bank functions, yet Vivaldi is bankrupt. Thank you, Geralt. I have an idea.
Okay. He did say that he wouldn't even give him money even if he did have any. But less so. The other answer was more saying like he supports coexistence, but it's more that he just doesn't like these dumbasses.
What are you preparing for?
None of your concern, Witcher. But you're no fool. Think hard. Perhaps you'll figure it out.
An uprising against humans? What if I inform the authorities?
Correction. We aim to win the war we're fighting, not start an uprising. And worry about your informing on us? A non-human yourself? Humans will take you no more seriously than they do us. And even if they do listen, we are prepared. So well, in fact, that nothing can stop us. Vizima will burn soon.
I hope I'll be far away when it begins.
Knowing you, we'll doubtless meet in battle. Question is, which side will you choose?
Let's see.
My own.
Naive as a child, you'll find it impossible to remain neutral in a war.
Time will tell.
Yes.
Got more work for me?
You proved apt at moving around the swamp, and performed a favor for us. There is something.
I'm listening.
I've heard that Knights of the Order of the Flaming Rose have entered the swamp. Those fanatics detest non-humans. They'll come for us sooner or later.
What's it to do with me?
I'd like you to lead the unit to the Golem burial ground, where Hab Karn await with a weapons shipment. If matters turn dire, I expect you to prevent the unit from dispersing.
I'm not sure I want to get involved. I need some time to consider.
Yeah, I thought so. Both sides wants us to lead their troops.
No idea if you have to pick a side or you can be staying neutral. So I think I have heard the true Witcher path is being neutral as much as possible.
Yeah.
And I repeat, as much as possible.
Yeah.
The keyword is possible. It is not always easy.
I will give one minor spoiler, and that is that I don't think there aren't many choices here that will have an effect in The Witcher 2 or 3. To my knowledge, at least nothing in here will affect Witcher 3. So when we do get to the next game, we can start with a practically clean slate.
Yeah, I think it only works with the 2 and 3, that system.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still just a bit amused of just all these English names and such, and that's just Dutch.
Translate?
I did say this before, but bloedzuiger is basically just that's the Dutch word for leech. So it just amuses me that among all, yes, of course, there are also Germanic names around here with characters and such, and of course Polish names, because that's where all of this from the story originates from.
Where the author is from Poland.
Yeah, it still just amuses me that just among all of that, just one random Dutch named creature. Not even named, it's a descriptor of what it actually is.
I guess word for word it means blood sucker.
Yeah.
Straight to the point.
Yep. I think when we're in fast style, we are actually moving faster. Just a little bit, at least.
Ah. Curious.
Okay, so we need to head back once more. So that'll cost us another 5 Oren. Get the lightning rods. Come back yet again. And deal with the sentry. Maybe by then the 2 factions will be done fighting each other.
Come aboard.
You'd think this guy would remember us by now, but oh well.
What do you
Take me to
There. Yes.
I wouldn't have paid.
Okay, just skip that. Now, is there anything else we can really do right here now? We could probably go and we could probably try to bribe the guards at the hospital to let us in.
Oh, have we killed enough drowners?
Yes?
The dock is safe now.
I knew you'd do it. Here's your payment.
Thanks.
Yes?
How's business?
You think me as...
I see.
You're...
Let's...
Yes?
Farewell. Okay, this just goes in circles. I guess if we had found that bloodied letter earlier, we could have used it to blackmail him into giving us the stone. But, oh well. Yeah, let's first focus on getting that lightning rod. Maybe see about just scaring off the assholes that are supposed to be around here harassing the women. If they'll spawn, that is. Let's see.
We're in trouble.
Curses.
Maybe Vivaldi will have something else to say, and we do need to find Zoltan as well. He's like banging around somewhere around here.
Need something?
The lightning rod?
It's ready. 50 orens.
50 orens, like we agreed.
Screw co-op existence.
You might want to shout that a little bit quieter. Okay, that update said something about the druids, I think? Let's see. Yeah, okay, I must go to the druids in the swamp to find a way to create a storm. Okay. Makes sense to ask them.
Oh dear.
Okay. No Zoltan.
Goodbye.
Okay. At least he trusts us enough to let us sleep here if we'd so wish. Let's see. Don't think we have anything for Kalkstein. Need to bring that to Vincent.
An old fool looking for adventure.
I said goons and bandits are about. And monsters at night.
And non-humans are
Okay, a bit busy here today. Let's see if the guard captain is in his dungeon now, or if he's still away. Ah, spotted his name there. Oh. There he is. Okay, so he's been outside here. Okay. Would make sense that he'd oversee training.
What is it, Witcher? I killed the Archospore in the swamp. I have proof.
What the hell is this? Huh. The hideous things that roam this earth. That's 400 Oren's reward.
Many problems in town?
Bandits, monsters, the plague, and you.
Right.
What is it, Witcher?
Rude.
See ya.
Okay. That gives us a good amount of money again, but we'll still be quite a bit busy before we can get that armor.
Yeah, actually,
So clever.
you just reminded me. Should we check the info on the Wyvern?
Let's see. Monsters. Wyvern. Let's see. Live in the wilderness or near human settlements. They are a natural element of an ecosystem. They are prized by druids who tame them. Resistant to stun and poison attempts. Okay, so Ard will have no effect on them. Sensitive to silver and ornithosar oil. They dive at their opponents, try to knock them down, and poison them with venom. Doesn't it just say above there that they are immune to poisons?
Yeah, but they use venom against you.
Yeah, I misread that. That's the tactics that they use, not the tactics to be used against them. Wyverns are unlucky to be frequently mistaken for dragons. Seeing a reptile approaching a flock of sheep, peasants panic. They expect it to breathe fire, massacre everyone, and abduct the local virgins. While it is true that wyverns hunt sheep, they neither breathe fire nor lay waste to whole villages. And they are completely indifferent to virgins. Royal wyvern. Larger, more aggressive than their common cousins. They live in the wilderness, often in the mountains. Okay. Same tactics. More clever than common wyverns and thus harder to defeat. The female royal wyvern is smaller, but more cunning and venomous than her male counterparts. She can be aggressive towards both males and other females. She is a perfect example of how gender relations among humans have their source in the animal world. This is altogether not surprising. Master Dorgrevi against the institution of marriage. Really? Okay, night raids. Appear on fields and meadows. They can be found after dark when the moon is high. They are specters, but at the same time they maintain a strong connection with the natural world. They see the living, but cannot understand them, because the dead cannot hear the living. Immune to blinding, poison, pain, and bleeding attempts. They are fearless. Sensitive to silver and spectre oil. able to grasp moonlight and blind their enemies with it. Okay. Night wraiths are born of moonlight, wind and the earth cooling after the heat of the day. They rise above the ground and whirl in a mad dance, which should not be seen by any mortal. If caught peeping, the mortal is blinded by moonlight, then taken into the circle and forced to dance until he expires, at times becoming a night wraith himself. And the opposite is the noon wraith. Noon wraiths haunt cultivated fields and meadows, always appear when the sun is high. Spectres, cannot understand them. Same resistances, same weaknesses. They are able to grasp sun rays and blind their enemies with them. Noon wraiths are born at high noon, out of heat. Somewhere an Overwatch player just ducked down out of habit. Out of heat, sadness, and the sweat of plowmen. In the hot air above the fields, they gather to dance madly, creating air vortices. But the specters dislike being watched. Those who peep are forced to dance with them. Noon wraiths stop their dance when the sun goes down, once the abducted mortal is long dead from fear and exhaustion. Okay, so just two of the same... Yeah, two sides of the same coin.
Did someone say coin?
No passage.
I'm going inside.
Disease patients inside. I'll not have you spreading the pestilence.
Farewell.
It does look like we can get a signet ring to get access. I'm going to guess if we help the... I think if we help the Flaming Rose clear out the burial site, or the golem burial site, we'll probably get a ring from them. Let us in there. Okay. For now, though, let me drop off some stuff over here. Keep.
Damn it. Whatever you do, don't bet on the boxing. It's rigged. What do you want?
Okay, there. Let's see. I think that was the most important thing to store. I don't think we have any other gifts, really. We do have some valuables that could be gifted. But I think we can just as well sell those.
Yes, as we are likely gonna avoid most of the romance routes.
Yeah.
No, I guess we can use the current romance route we had for the one we had in the beginning.
With Triss?
Yes, as she already given a card. I don't think she gives more.
Probably. / hopefully.
Yeah, and I think they are canonically? I might be wrong.
No comment on that. Okay. Just sell our weak and medium strength alcohols. We have no use for those. Potion base. There. Potion, medium. May as well sell that, it's 5 coins each. Medium. Okay. And I think that only leaves us... Oh, there. Potion. I think I'll keep the water at least. Okay. Yeah, you're just for gambling. Okay. Let me think. Let's see. Quests. Tower. You need to find the last two. Dice. Flowers and gold. Man with a blade. Yeah, Zoltan. Monoliths. Okay, I'm guessing maybe we can ask Shawnee more when we speak to her during the day, but for that we need to get into the church in the first place. Let's see. Need to question Calixton the Alchemist.
The thing said we could talk to the gods at night.
Yeah.
At the hospital.
Prisoners at the hospital. 6 pots of dog tallow. Wants to exterminate all of Vizima's stray dogs. He'll pay for 6 pots of dog tallow. Siegfried's. Yeah, 3 of those for the gardener, the sentry, Jean-Pierre, who is at the docks. That's for the prisoner in the church. Jethro. Okay. Investigation is not as straightforward as Raymond might wish. Apparently not all the suspects are guilty. Okay, at night for that one. Okay, but it does look like we need to go back to the dungeon for a bit. There is also still that lead to check out the warehouses at night. So for now, let's head over to the to the dungeon, have a talk with Jethro, and yeah, see if we can find Zoltan somewhere out here. Let me guess.
Come back later.
Yeah. Okay, where is that blasted dwarf? Not around here again, it seems. I saw a green name pop up. There he is. Okay. Now, they do follow a certain schedule, I believe.
Yes?
What do you know about my silver sword?
What, me? A simple dwarf?
Shawnee insisted your knowledge of weapons is unequaled.
All right. Silver-plated blade. A steel core. Suited to a two-handed grip. Decent workmanship, not perfect. I don't know runes for shit.
Thanks.
No problem.
Okay.
Farewell.
That doesn't help us too much. Oh, but we did get a rune. Okay. Or a true witch's sword of quality. Okay.
I'm exhausted.
Well, let's be honest. When a dwarf looks at human wares and they speak of decent quality, that's probably the best. That's probably the best phrase you can get out of them.
So quarantine will last while the plague rages.
Just our luck.
Okay. Because they're of course measuring it against dwarven quality.
I have questions.
Ask.
If Foltest put a reward on the professor's head, he must detest Salamandra.
It's not royal gold. Privately funded.
Interesting.
There's also payments for salamander badges taken from dead bandits.
Who is this philanthropist?
I can't tell you, but the sponsor's representative spends his evenings at the tavern.
I'll check it out. See ya.
Okay. That is a lead on a yeah, that's a lead on a potential ally. There we go. Let's first find a place where we can actually rest. Its closest would probably be Shawnee's place or Vivaldi's. Can we even rest over here?
Good food's out to come by.
Or will the old hag throw us out?
The end is nigh! The likes of you is proof enough. Nothing personal.
I'm here to see Shani.
The white frost approaches. I feel it in my bones. You don't know how it is living in a cold house in your old age.
Okay, I think that's her asking for a shawl, but we don't have one because they're all stored at the innkeeper.
True, I don't.
Old
Okay.
age is no jest.
A cold house with 2 open fires. Okay. Okay, I guess we should... Okay. When it's evening, we can head over... Can't rest here either. Yeah, we can head over to the bar, pick up one of the shawls we have, and see if they react to that. For now, let's just wait until night here. We'll be heading back to the swamp eventually, and we do have those wolf pelts to turn in there. We can just wait until morning or night is needed there. Okay. Yeah, it's not exactly a fire to rest at, but oh well. As he just drinks himself silly. Okay then. We have thugs to deal with. Probably too early for that here. Midnight would probably be too late for the representative. Okay. Let's check the bar. And yeah, sadly something with this game is that often we'll just have times where we're just going back and forth between different places. That's just one of the pitfalls of big RPGs, huh?
Especially more the ones that are more free roaming like this one.
Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Welcome, traveler.
I hear you buy jewelry.
What if I do?
$100 orens. Tell me who's paying for salamander badges.
Shove off.
Okay. Were you here before?
Ugh, how can they drink this? What is it anyway?
I suppose it's wine.
Wine? Couldn't pass for wine, stepbrother.
So what is it?
Ugh, diluted dog's piss. Thus, I come here rarely.
I thought this was the only tavern around.
I live in the trade quarter, but the inns there are closed. Want to earn some coin?
You mentioned you might have a job for me. Care to elaborate?
I know where to find fine spirit, but it requires a sword to get it.
You need a warrior to have a drink?
I know a place with 100-year-old wine from Toussaint.
What's the catch?
The wine cellar is in a house where monsters now haunt.
It'll cost 200 orens.
Deal. I'll return here at midnight.
Where's the house?
Take the gate leading to the dike. On the right, it leads to the canal. The house is on the left.
Okay. Oh, it's another source of income. Okay. Let's try this again with this guy then. Or not. Okay. Okay, whoever he works for, they can pay more than 100 orens.
You can ask him again later.
Let's speak to the messenger, or meet him tonight at the Hairy Bear. Maybe if we exit and enter, we can talk to them again. We don't have any alcohol on us, so we can't get a drinking contest with them.
What you want?
I want to sell a badge.
10 apiece.
Deal.
Okay, are we really going to do that just one at a time, or... No, I think I took all of them. Let's see, any pop-up about that?
Maybe I should move.
Doesn't look like it.
You have more coin now.
Okay, so they did sell all of them at once, I think.
Damn.
Bring one of those over. Actually,
Damn it.
while we're here, store that. Anything else we want to store, really? Insectoid, the necrophage oil. I think we're good as is with that.
I need to rest.
Okay. Let's have another try at this.
What you want?
Tell me who's paying for salamander badges, or your own mother won't recognize you.
Shove off.
Okay, so the only way we're getting this info out of them is if we drink them under this table, huh?
Made up.
Okay. Let's buy a few of these. And hopefully that'll prove enough.
Shove off.
Waste the words.
Okay, back out and back in again.
What you want?
Drink with me?
Sure.
Okay. There. Not enough. Okay. Hellhound. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot about this one. Can I just sneak that?
What was that supposed to mean?
Okay, those are supposed to be shared. So, yeah, we can't we can't have them want and drink britches potions. Okay, let me buy 2 more drinks and hope that that is enough to get him to, well, not sober up, but talk.
Made up you.
Okay. There, and 1 extra.
And I don't know that to do check you something.
No problem.
What you want?
Drink with me?
Sure.
Okay. That's 1. I should probably put a token into the inebriation resistance, huh? Which might actually also help with this.
Yeah, I think that's the point.
There we go. 5 was enough.
I've had enough.
I'm looking for work. Know who could help?
I work for Luvarden, a wealthy merchant. He has many jobs.
Thanks, that's a big help.
I always help my friends.
Okay. So Luvarden does not work for Salamandra. Okay. With that message we found, I would have assumed that he did, actually.
Damn it.
Any room?
Unless it says back the badges.
No,
Sit upon the carpet of soberness.
It wouldn't make sense for him to offer money for the badges, because, let's be honest, the best way to get those would be to kill bandits with it, or with them. So, yeah. Okay, we have about half an hour left. But I think I will do a bit of gambling off stream to get some more money. Though whether I'll record it, I will. Though if I'm going to record that, not too sure on that. Let's see.
I doubt it'd be that exciting to watch. Like, I can see why Gwent was very popular enough to get its own game.
Yep, and a Miracle of Samsung.
Yeah, but Dice Poker, like, yeah, it's fun. You can do that in real life, but not probably excited to watch.
True, but I mean more as a show that I'm not cheating or anything. But that's more important with like Zenless.
Yes.
I think you're paying for salamander pins. I'm just not sure why you would do that.
You're mistaken.
Why so defensive? I'm also after Salamandra and can prove it.
If so, bring me 3 pins. Then we'll talk.
Okay. After selling them all earlier, okay. But, well, let's be honest, we'll run into those assholes sooner or later again. Let's see. For the wolf contract, we need to head to the other side quickly, and probably right back again.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go to school and brush my teeth quickly.
Ready to go?
Oh,
How many times are you...
You know what I mean? I feel like it's tired of getting here. What the heck?
It sounds like Geralt is also getting sick of having this guy double ask twice each time. Because he had a different line there, I think.
A new customer.
Okay.
Come aboard.
Now it is morning, right? So where is that hunter that's supposed to be around here? Jean-Pierre. Actually, while we have the lightning rods. So let's see if we can introduce a third party into the Scoia'tael and Order's business. And we can, otherwise we can just use that PowerPoint place of power to teleport back to Kalkstein's and save ourselves 5 cents. Do we have anything on golems here? No. So the question is going to be then if steel or silver will work best. I'm presuming silver since it's technically a creature and not flesh and blood. Okay. Install that there.
For the storm.
Yeah. Never mind. Over to the druids then. And it looks like the order has left, so maybe their business has been dealt with then. Oh no, there they are. Okay, Siegfried, I have no interest in leading your troops.
I'm here about the notice.
I suspected it would interest you. Have you proof of slaying 10 drowners?
Yes, here are their tongues.
Stay, I must record this. 10 drowners. Good. Here's your gold.
Okay. 150, not that much, but it's still more than we'd get for the pieces themselves. You probably finally have something to say?
What is it?
You druids control nature's forces, right?
No, we cannot. Rather, we live by its rhythms.
You train wild animals, and you can stir up a storm?
No, I mean yes, but not by force.
Well, I need a tempest with thunder and lightning. Can you create one?
I can, but as I said...
I'll pay. Call it a donation toward the prevention of further devastation of the environment.
500 orens.
That's too much.
Things are getting more expensive, and we have to live somehow.
Okay, here we go.
Come back when you're ready.
You'd think druids wouldn't need that much money, but apparently, yes. Okay. Let's see. May as well buy these 3 here then. And that leaves us basically broke. Yeah, in this game you're going to make quite a bit of money, only to spend quite a bit of money immediately after. A herbarium devoted exclusively to Fainweds. It teaches the reader to recognize the plant and obtain chemical ingredients from it. Okay. The Druid's Herbarium. The book discusses various plant substances used by the Druids, including hellebore petals, allspice roots, wolf's aloe, verbena, mistletoe, and gymnasia. It also details the methods of obtaining alchemical ingredients from them. And last but not least, ritual plants. The book allows one to recognize allspice, allspice root, ergot seeds, wolfsbane, mandrake, hen, hops, and mistletoe. Okay. We'll have to sell these to the books, to the antiquary at Vizima.
Yeah.
Looks like there's still some unknown ones here.
Yeah, almost back. It's gonna need to go to the bathroom. It's my turn this time. So you can go ahead and read the books and other monsters meanwhile. Because I want to see this happen.
Okay. Let's see then. A dog. Would hardly call that a monster. Whoever claims that dog is man's best friend has probably never tamed a wyvern. Anonymous druids. Really? Let's see. All ghouls, or Elghouls, appear in old necropolises and crypts, immune to common poisons, resistant to knockdown attempts, sensitive to silver. The strong style is most efficient. Experienced witches use the group style while fighting multiple ghouls. Elghouls try to knock down their victims and eat them alive. Elghouls are ghouls which have been devouring corpses for so many years that human flesh becomes irresistible and they begin to prey on the living. They are seen in crypts and on battlefields, frequently surrounded by ghouls. Simple folk do not notice the differences between these two types of scavengers, unlike witchers, who know that the All-Ghoul is a more aggressive and challenging opponent. Barghests. We won't be seeing any of these ever again, I think. People say that Barghests are specters which materialize as ghastly dogs and persecute the living. According to some folk tales, these monsters are the scouts of the Wild Hunt. Other legends say the ghosts appear as a sign of divine retribution and embody revenge. However, all tales agree on one point. Barghests show the living no mercy. Basilisks. Let's see. Choose dark and damp places like caves and abandoned canal branches as their dwellings. Immune to most poisons and resistant to stun. Sensitive to silver. A basilisk's most dangerous weapon is its venom, one of the strongest known toxins. Simple people call the basilisk the king of the Zerrikanian deserts and often mistake it for a cockatrice. They claim that the beast is filled with such hatred toward all living things that even its breath is venomous and its glance turns the unwary to stone. In fairy tales, the only certain way to kill a basilisk is by holding a mirror in front of its eyes to divert its deadly gaze. Witches reply that it is far better to smash the mirror on the creature's head.
Oh, I recall reading that on the wiki, and yes, I'm back. Oh, that's how their legs looks like.
Yep.
That again, they are horrifying, but also derpy when you look at the legs part.
Yeah. Let's see. A dying bloodsucker explodes, spraying acid on its opponent. A skilled witcher is able to kill the monster while evading the explosion. The bloodsucker, a grotesque monster from the swamp, causes terror among peasants because it pours digestive juices over the wounds of those who are still alive and then dines in their half-digested intestines. Scimitar. Okay, rare, found on battlefields and cemeteries like other necrophages. Much has been written about ghouls and graveers, since they are encountered by common people in times of war and in cemeteries. Scimitars are rare, but when they appear in the necropolis, they take it over. All ghouls respect them and must bow to them. The Devourer. Devourers are often called night witches because they resemble old ugly women and are famous for their witch-like viciousness. These creatures gorge themselves on human flesh, although they willingly eat carcasses. Above all, they crave flesh that is fresh and warm. Devourers hunt after dark in groups that peasants refer to as Sabbats. They like to deceive their victims and torture them, but there is no truth to the tales of their midnight flights on broomsticks and their gingerbread houses. Okay. Ghouls are said to have been humans who were once forced into cannibalism and after many years in dark crypts underwent a horrifying transformation. Only human flesh can satisfy their eternal hunger, so they kill people and store the remains in the recesses of their lairs. The Graveer is just a bigger version. After the war with Nilfgaard, the Graveers became a real plague. Until then, the monsters were familiar only to specialists and professional beast killers, as everyone mistook them for ghouls. Today, any child could give an accurate description of a Graveer, and people who have passed near battlefields or necropolises offer first-hand accounts of the horrible murders committed by these ruthless necrophages. Okay, what exactly is the difference then between them and ghouls? It's like 4 types of ghouls now: the ghoul, El Ghoul, Graveer, and the Scimitar.
I guess the coloration, this one looks like it has fangs.
Yeah.
Like a vampire. Or like a Nosferatu.
Let's see, wraiths. If you want to get rid of a wraith, you must first find its body. Try searching on unhallowed ground or in the corner of the cemetery where outlaws are buried. When you dig up the corpse, you will discover that it is not rotten and that there is blood on its lips. Pierce the corpse with an aspen stake, cut off the head and place it between the corpse's legs. To make certain that the wraith will never return, set the corpse on fire. One false step will mean your demise. And the Wild Hunt. The Wild Hunt is a horde of specters that roams the sky during storms and is an omen of disaster. The appearance of the Wild Hunt foreshadows war and woe, much as a comet does. The spectral Wild Hunt sometimes appears in nightmares of the cursed or those touched by destiny. Okay.
Oh dear.
Actually, first off, here we go.
I need to wait for the storm.
I could put... not there. The sentry. Didn't I just pay them that? Okay, do I need to talk to them about... Oh, there's one buried here. Yeah, I think I need to talk to them to get the storm started. So let's rush back over again. Okay.
What is...
Wait, didn't I already pay them that? Really? Okay, guess we need to get 500 orans then.
Wait, what?
I thought the payment was already done just earlier, but apparently not.
Wait, look how much money you have.
Yeah, not enough.
Wait,
okay,
did we have almost...
I bought the books because I thought we'd already paid the 500, but apparently not. Okay.
I would probably notice this if I was not fixing my teeth and brushing them. Like, I was watching from bed while I was brushing my teeth, but from that distance I would probably not be able to see the coin amount.
Yeah. Let's see if we can hand in those wolf pelts finally. Let's see if Jean-Pierre is still at the dock for that. And yeah, if not, we can head back to the other side and just sell all the stuff we don't need anymore. The jewelry and the books. And there he is, okay. Probably won't be too much of a payment for this, but still.
What is it?
I'm here about the notice.
Finally. Got the hides?
I do. 10 wolf pelts.
Wonderful. The title of Royal Jägermeister will be mine. Else, I'll become a mercenary.
Farewell.
You sure you want to... You sure you want to get your title on the work of someone else?
A new customer. Come aboard.
There. Okay, let's see. Still bronze. Okay. Let's first jump over here then. And let's see. Absorption, endurance, poison resistance. Okay, it's not resistance, but it is less duration. There. Let's see. What else is there really to put points into then? That's requires intoxication, mutagen. Let's put one there. Endurance, regeneration, poison resistance. Okay. Endurance would be good to get for these then. Draw from place of power twice. Poison resistance. Let's see. Anything of much interest among these? Just more damage with any sword style is always a good idea. Okay. And the last one can go there. Okay. Also, wasn't there something about being able to change the medallion on whether it detects magic or monsters? Let's see, where can we change that then? Oh, here. There. Like, with monsters, we'll be able to tell when they're nearby just from the sheer fact that the stupid things will be rushing at us the moment they can. Okay. And there is one other easy way that we can get some money on our hands, and that is to, well, give the ferryman the plants for the drugs. Shall we do that, or shall we keep our hands clean of that? Don't know if that has consequences.
I think we should keep the hands clean.
Okay.
Just in case.
Okay, let's see. We'll still need 230 orans. We can probably get that if we sell a few of our materials. For now, let's be a bit cheap and use that place of power to teleport back. And leave the ferrymen very confused when they suddenly find us again on the other side instead of here. Report to the laboratory. But yeah, I did think that we'd already paid the freaking 500. If I knew I hadn't, so... Okay, the medallion is going wild here.
I would say, do check the recording later on that. Just in
Actually, you would
case.
probably buy a decent amount. Let's see, do we have anything in massive surplus here? And knowing that I can't show those according to each aspect separately. Let's see. Only one for each of... Ooh, hello. That's his acids. 15 for each of those. Let's see. There we go. Now we have enough. Alright.
Well done, Captain.
Okay. First off, over here to the market, sell off the excess stuff.
What can I...
Yeah, jewelry here. 300 for a gold and diamond necklace. Okay. 60 for just a diamond. Keeping the shawl. Okay, yeah, antiquary. That actually reminds me, the newest expansion for Guild Wars 2 is adding a new specialization called the antiquary, and from what I've seen of it, it's straight up Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I saw the picture and figured they're ready for that. But it's almost a bit too on the news with the icon, with the picture of them.
It's so on the nose, it's caved in your it caves in your face.
Yeah, and I got to hear this description of some of the attacks, and it almost sounds like it's supposed to be a April Fool's joke or something. Like someone has screamed that throws a hammer or something.
Okay. There is at least one line that they should record just for that class. It belongs in the museum.
They probably will have. I'm confused about why they make Ritualist as an elite spec for necromancers and Paragon as an elite spec of warriors.
Say something!
Used to be their own thing.
I'm here to see Shani.
They send you from the hospital? You certainly look ill. Gods are punishing you.
Yes, I'm from the hospital.
You can go upstairs, just don't force yourself on the girl.
Oh, great. The woman's as meant as they come, it sounds like. Okay. Well, if anything, I can keep the shawl around for Shani, maybe. Or someone else who wants a bribe. Or someone to bribe it with. Let me see. Poker basics. Okay. Junction past the gate leading to the dike. Okay, luckily it's also marked. Okay. So just past here. There. Okay. Let's finish up with the last bit of monster slaying then, huh? Okay, I like that you can actually hear them downstairs. Oh, it's... Okay, I see why people are avoiding the place. There's just big fuckers like this around.
I think you can see on them how they look a bit different from ghouls.
Yeah.
They are very huge.
Okay, but all that means for us is that they leave big corpses. Cadaverine. Okay. Okay. Some coin. Watermelon we can snack on. Very old wine. This one is matured for a very long time and connoisseurs will certainly find it enjoyable. Alright. Then, yeah, we can head back to the bar, wait until nighttime, and then go look at that warehouse and maybe rough up a few ruffians.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, that can be waited for next time, though. For now, we can, yeah, head over to the bar, get this dealt with at least.
Yeah, you feel like you got what I meant about that sentence.
Yeah. I'll work on getting some more money from gambling or fist fights. I'll record it just in case to see if there's anything interesting that'll happen. If not, I'll just discard it. Okay. We'll need to wait until the right time.
Damn it.
Any room?
5.
Technically, it's not even a room, it's just a A carpet. Oh well. As Geralt just listens to the ASMR of idiots beating up on each other. There he is.
Yes?
It wasn't easy, but I managed.
Splendid. I have no coin, though. Drank it all away. I'll keep one bottle. You take the rest for your toil.
Fine.
I knew you to be a decent man.
Oh well. Conrad and I aren't even on this one. Let's see. Let's at least take a peek at that warehouse. Though, did it say to wait for midnight there, or... Let's see. Dog catcher. Working girls. 1,000 gold. No. Thaler. Mice. 500 for those. That's no. Okay. Let's go check over at the warehouse now, and if nothing happens, we can end it there. Locked. Okay, it must be around midnight then. Okay. Let's check if we can bribe the guards at the door then, though we don't really have the alcohol to bribe them with. We could use one of the strong ones here. Or the very old one, though I think it might be better off. We might be better off selling that. Let's actually see if the waitress here will buy that.
Or you can save it for someone else. Oh no, someone may want it and for a lot more money.
Made up.
Nice. Okay, she wants she will pay 80 for it. It's a lot more than all the other stuff we could get. Let's get a few of these. I probably should keep at least one stock of weak alcohol around. For potential bribing or drinking contests.
I hope we can get upgraded bag.
I don't think so. But that just means we need to be more careful with what we pick up and such. It's like, well, in Oblivion and Skyrim, you don't want to be picking up every damn thing along the way. There's no need to be carrying around 500 forks.
Nope. I'm good.
Let's see. Left-click bribe in dialogues is an amount and attempt to bribe characters. Respond differently to bribes, and some might take offense if your bribe is too modest. Let's see. How do you react to 100?
Move on.
Oh well, that was easier than they thought. I thought they'd get pissed at just 100.
Likely for the first one you get to do it with.
Yeah, that gets us access to this place finally, huh? Okay.
But that we'll have to wait for tomorrow.
Yep. Okay. For now, let's head back to the main menu. And yeah, before we end the stream, let's go look for someone to raid. Okay, since this won't keep the music on in the background, let's just close it then. And let's see. Switch. There. Okay. Let me change up the screen share. There and there. Okay, let's have ourselves a look. Okay, it is pretty busy at the moment, so I'll narrow this down to just a few. We have Tatum and Nico Silverado who are playing Grounded, I presume together. Reef the Leaf is playing Digimon World 2. DJ Nerd is playing Kathy Rain 2 Soothsayer. I think it was Kathy Rain. I think that was one of the games that we showcased a long while back. And we put it on the yes list, I think. Let me double check with the library. Or was that yeah, Kathy Rain Director's Cut? Yeah, okay.
Oh, wait, is it a point and clicky one?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, then it's likely a yes then.
Let's see. Those two are playing Final Fantasy XIV. Not together, probably. It's Yunia is playing Hatsune Miku. Any more of a description of that name or just that? Okay, they're doing a 12-hour donathon. And yeah, that's about it, I think. So, rated potato then?
Let's rate the potato.
Okay. Copy name. Head to our place. Okay, I think I heard them say something at one point that they were planning on finishing Grounded 1 before they would get started with streaming Grounded 2, which released recently. Let's see, slash raid and paste. Personally, I'm not really interested in the Grounded series. I do know that it is good, and I have seen a playthrough of most of the first one. But yeah, just not really my thing, and plus I really do not like spiders. But and even with an arachnophobia mode option in there, yeah, just no.
Yeah, I respect its popularity and such. It is from what little I know. Just not my game, really. I don't feel too drawn to it.
Yeah, and just for a bit of clarification, it's not as much that I'm afraid of spiders. I just find them utterly revolting. Okay.
There, Captain. There.
Now, before we get this raid started, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you, Knight, and thank you, Knight, and Marco was was Marco here? Yeah, Marco was here for a bit. Craven as well. Thank you as well.
Yes, was also here.
Yeah, they've been lurking. So hey there, and of course, as always, thank you, Drakir and Ram.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching this madness.
And yeah, I'll get to uninstalling that patch and then reapplying it, to see if it works. I could probably load in one of the saves in the swamp to check on the Dryad to see if they're any more presentable then.
I just pray you don't break anything.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll have to see about that tomorrow. And in the case that I do end up breaking something with it, we'll just have to delay the stream tomorrow to the evening. But yeah. Beyond that, Monday, multiplayer, possibly, depending on who is available. Otherwise, we do a Zenless side quest. And yeah, Tuesday could be Crosscode, or could be our starting with Arkham Knight. And yeah, Wednesday, a full episode on the story of Zenless Zone Zero. And Thursday will definitely be getting started on Arkham Knight, or continuing with it.
Yay.
Yeah, at this point, I feel like I need to make a bit of a PowerPoint or something to describe what to do when. Actually, I could probably make something in like Google Sheets or something, copy it out, and then paste it over here. Oh well. But yeah, for now though, let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you all again for watching, and until next time, have a nice day, and until then.
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well. Watch out for undead seagulls. And I'm about to hit the bed.
And watch out for ghouls.
Where? Where?